Hey everybody, welcome to stream. Give me just a moment while I wait on everything to make sure we're all good like always, but welcome back to Mega Man X3. I have my hands full with a lot. I've been thinking about some stuff, I know I'm going to be really busy over the next few weeks with games, so I'm figured now would be a good time to go ahead and get this over with so that I don't end up spending extra time trying to deal with stuff later. Just that way I can have a little bit of free time. I'm gonna be playing through probably 5 or 6 games or more over the course of the rest of the year. Maybe more than that at least. I need to finish, and I think they're all gonna be a commitment. Mario 3D All-Stars, good. That's got me excited. I'm planning to play Mario 64. I'd like to do Sunshine, probably not this year, but eventually. Let's see, I'm thinking here. Obviously I like Galaxy, but I'm not going to stream that one right now either. I'm going to do the collection, order. Also, there's that Hyrule Warriors thing that came up, so that's some stuff already. And then there's also the fact that I'm playing through Pikmin 251. This was supposed to be a quick stream, and unfortunately it didn't end that way, and oh great, I forgot about this fucking level. You have to dodge the fucking wall there trying to smash you. This is gonna be just lovely, putting up with some stupid BS while we try to beat the level, but whatever. I'm used to it. Mega Man, especially Mega Man X, doesn't seem to hold back on its punches anyway, so whatever. But yeah, I've got a lot that I need to finish. This is gonna be done today because I want it out of my way. Still got a ROM hack 251 to finish. They got something I'm starting ROM hack wise. I'm gonna be playing that Super Mario Star Road thing I think tomorrow actually on stream, and stream that Saturday and Sunday, so that's another thing. Then there's Chibi Robo. There's also Spyro stuff, and what was the other one I was thinking of? It's just not coming to, oh yeah, there's more Mega Man stuff I wanted to do, so yeah, I've got a packed schedule. I also thought about starting another game, but I don't think I'm quite in the mood to start another game right now. I was gonna probably play, I thought about maybe doing Gex. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of Gex. It's mentioned in a lot of videos, especially Scott the Woz stuff, and Donkey's Gex video got a lot of attention. I haven't played those games in a long time on my, I think it was, yeah, on my N64. I really liked those games quite a bit growing up, so playing them again might actually be an interesting experience. I'm not going to say anything about the character and the writing, though, even though I could, watching some footage of it again. Gex seems like a really crudely written character, and I don't think his jokes would really fly in society today. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh my god, this part is seriously just fucking ass. I hate when the games do this shit. It's just not fun. You gotta fucking sit here and really carefully maneuver every goddamn jump. I don't know, when you get a short amount of time to move from walls trying to crush you, it feels like the difficulty is just artificial, in my opinion. It's literally just have a perfect attempt at getting up without fucking things up, and that's not an easy or fun thing to pull off. I wonder how hard it is for people to speedrun this stuff. I'd imagine very difficult, considering that, how you have to beat the levels and how hard they can get. Yeah, this is structured in a way where it'd probably be very frustrating trying to speedrun. Just stop for just a second and get up, and oh god, I got this far and then cut off. I fucking hate this wall part. I think you can speed your jump up. I don't know if I have a surface to test it on. Let me see. You can do that and get a normal hop, and I think, yeah, that does a faster hop. That might be what I need, actually. We'll see. Seriously, this part is annoying, putting up with this fucking goddamn stupid wall bullshit going on. I had a lot I wanted to talk about. I hope I can remember everything. There's some stuff I thought would be fun to bring up. I've been watching YouTube videos doing whatever. Right now, I've just been kind of sitting around thinking about some stuff and like trying to brainstorm ideas for stuff to talk about. And I'm not sure it's going to be perfect, but I have a few things I want to bring up. You guys know there's like a lot of those like Minecraft videos going on right now. Maybe Minecraft is that word, those challenge videos. Seems like those have really bloated up and got like really popular out of nowhere. I'm not sure like what exactly started the trend of this. I know there's some guy named Parsec playing like a bunch of Minecraft challenges. I find one that was really funny and really stupid, like somebody's doing like a thing where they're trying to go with like no picking up any items, and they literally spawned like right beside a seed, and it ended up in their hand before the run could even like start. That was funny to me. I don't really care like a huge amount for Minecraft, but some of the Minecraft videos out there are pretty good. They're really stupid, but it's fun to watch those challenge videos. One of them was like somebody had to reference himself in third person. Yeah, the whole entire time they were speaking, and that was fucking stupid and kind of funny to watch. Hey Wayne, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. What? I didn't say anything about anybody being stupid. I was talking about a video I watched, and like the guy who does these challenge videos, which I find really dumb, but they're pretty funny. I think he's called Parsec. He makes Minecraft stuff. I'm not big on Minecraft, but I've watched a few of his, and they're decently funny. What? I didn't say I thought you were stupid, and I don't hate you. I don't know why you're saying that all of a sudden. I was talking about YouTubers, and like specifically about one specific YouTuber that I've watched Minecraft videos of. I remember the comments section from that video so well. Like, there were a lot of people, like, talking about how he's, like, speaking weirdly because of the third-person thing, and it's like, I saw, like, a few people who are like, why does this sound like the guy is, like, reading from, like, a book and, like, reading, like, a storybook to a kid? It was the dumbest shit. Like, hearing this guy, they refer to himself and go, like, Parsec is doing, or, like, now Parsec is going to go spelunking. It's like a bunch of really dumb shit. It just sounded funny and stupid. They're dumb content in my opinion, but those Minecraft videos can be really funny. Oh no, you're fine. I don't hate you. You're a good friend. You do, and you support me a lot, I feel like, and I appreciate like everybody who does drop by to watch and actually show support for the streams. It makes me feel a little less crummy about not having the largest viewer base. Oh my god, finally, that fucking wall shit is annoying as fuck. I can finally sit down and actually beat the goddamn level after being fucking crushed like 20 times. You gotta love when older games decide to employ stupid bullshit in the form of like, oh hey, look, there's this challenge and you've got to do this perfectly or it's an insta-death. It's like, are you fucking serious? I don't know. That's never been something I liked about older games. The fuck is this thing? Is this like the mini-boss or something? I don't remember this thing at all. X, I've come to help you. Stop the collapsing ceiling. Destroy that junk robot. Alright. Oh boy. Next level is going to be really kind of depressing. I think Zero like dies trying to help out. Honestly, I like the writing in this quite a bit. It's not like it's really fantastic writing, but it is pretty good. X, there's an army of powerful mavericks in Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'll watch my step, thanks Zero. I can just scout around, catch up later. Right, let's move along. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about YouTube stuff. I've been watching a lot more recently. I mean, not really a whole lot to do, so I guess it's natural. I was gonna say, like, what are like some really weird videos you guys remember, like content creators you remember really well? I've been watching like so many different, like, types of videos just recently, getting into, like, whatever to watch, and I think one of them I remember was like it's from a channel, like, I didn't know that this Markiplier has like a second account where he like does these videos of some other guy. I don't know like the specifics of it. I've watched it like a few times, and the videos on that channel are really weird and stupid, but they're also really goddamn funny. I think it's called like Unus or something, and it's spelled like you would say for anus. God, that's a weird word to say. I don't think there's like anything really particularly inventive about it. Like, where the fuck did that actually come from? The word anus. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that's been around for a long time. I think it's like a term that can be used medically too, so I guess it makes sense. Anyway, where was I? It's just dumb. I remember, like, I saw like a bunch of stuff that was really stupid on the channel, like one of them pretending to fight a bear, where they were like fucking around doing stupid shit in a tent, which was really goddamn funny. Just like them acting like fucking maniacs. And also another one I watched today that I found really funny was them. They were like sitting here like basically just talking about this wine they had apparently brewed. I think it's like part of another video that I hadn't seen, and I've got to say it was something to watch. How the fuck do I damage this? I'm gonna need to like play around with my options here. All these bosses should have like proper weakness with something. That didn't do very much. What about if I try Ray Splasher? I couldn't figure out. Let me check the guide I've got, see if I can find weaknesses. These are not as easy to look up because I don't know their names of these like bosses here. Apparently Frost Shield works well. I'll try that and see how that goes. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, you guys ever get that like scenario where YouTube just like, you're watching whatever and for some reason YouTube just recommends you the weirdest bullshit? I think everybody has like moments on YouTube that are similar to that. Like, what's the name of it? Some fucking video with like these dinosaurs animated in it, and it was like going, yee, it was really fucking, or no, it wasn't even dinosaurs, it was just weird. In my recommended feed like a year or two ago, I remember that really well. Also, I don't talk about it very often. YouTube gets really strange when you like really look into like videos, find some fucking bizarre topics and talking points to look into. Oh god, I'm not doing very good at this fight, I can already tell, but I don't think I can do much about the weakness. I think I should try another gun again. Really goddamn slow. By the way, what are you guys like excited for in the next couple of months? Anybody else buying the new Hyrule Warriors thing coming out? I want to get that. I think that's going to be fun to play. I wish like the Warrior series had more cool stuff in it, like how this new Hyrule Warriors one's gonna be like with the story focus. They're usually just beat the shit out of everything and not really focus on anything in particular other than just kill, kill, kill. Fuck. I had so much that I wanted to talk about, and this is the problem I have with like my streams. Sometimes I can really think of like a lot to talk about, and sometimes I'm just silent and not able to think of like anything. It bothers me when that happens. I want to be able to frequently and fluidly just like translate my thought out no matter what I'm thinking of. Why can't I remember shit right now? I hope I'm not the only one who has this problem. This sucks, because I had like all this that I wanted to talk about for the longest time. I guess I'll talk about something else that I thought of. It was like me. I'm gonna talk about my situation. How I was gonna get a dog for a little bit. Like I had been really considering getting one for several months now. I've been looking at prices, and oh my gosh, the dog breed I want is like super pricey. At least it feels like it. I remember looking online. I was gonna get a Shiba Inu, I think, or however you say their names. Those Japanese dogs, I think they are. Also, shit, I don't see what weapon I should be using. I'll try the tornado thing. I'm not getting anywhere with damage, though. Maybe I can try my Buster. It's only got like 1 health left. Okay, finally, good God. Oh yeah, sorry if I got distracted. I was in the middle of my thought, and then for a second I just fucking blanked. I've noticed, like, when I was checking this dog, like, apparently the starting prices for this thing are, like, somewhere around, like, 500 to 800 before, like, recently when it got popular. Now, like, I was looking on the site, and fucking everybody who's selling these dogs are charging, like, 1,000 up, and I saw, like, a bunch of $3,000 dogs and more. I hate how, like, when you're trying to get a dog, it's always, like, really costly. I know that it's not supposed to be easy to buy one, but it sucks, like, having a huge price tag, like, attached to a dog breed that you're interested in buying. I've seen these dogs since, like, Nintendogs, and once I found out about the breed, I really loved the look of it, and it sounds like a little bit of a challenge to work with, but I also feel like I'd probably be able to get over it quickly and enjoy things. Feel like I have a pretty good relationship with most dogs. Not really too many breeds I can think of that I don't really like very much. Speaking of which, I forget if I've asked, do you guys have, like, dogs? Like, what breeds do you own if you have a dog? Just curious to hear, like, what kind of dogs people like or they have around their house or apartment. I've grown up around a whole bunch of different species, so yeah, I know a lot about them. I've had, let's see if I can even think of like half of them that I want to talk about. I'll get this really quick before I continue. But yeah, I've grown up with like wiener dogs quite a bit. Had good relationship with like the second one especially, and that was the one I talked about dying like a year or two. I should think it was like 2 years ago, but it was depressing, but I'm not going to get into that subject right now. I want to heal from that and not... Oh, shit, it's got to be fucking frog armor. Made the wrong choice here. Whatever. I grew up around a bunch of different dogs. They're amazing. Like, I feel like any dog can be great if you, like, really give it a lot of love and attention. Let's see... I have grown up around Pyrenees, Collies, what else is there? Blue Heelers we've had before. They're pretty nice dogs. I like them a lot. Very, very sweet dogs. I'm not sure what, like, all the species are. There were a lot. We've had, like, different breeds that my dad has bought mostly for farm work that I'm not really super, or I'm fond of them, as I say, like it's something I'm not the fondest of. You get to know a lot about dogs, and I guess they all have their own unique personality. Some of them are crazy. I gotta say, like, the one breed I'm not a big fan of, and it's only from, like, bad experiences, is that I've not had, like, a good time around border collies. Everybody I meet, I've said this before, I typically don't mind any dogs. Oh shit, I need to fucking avoid dying here. I need that Z-Saber, so that means killing this thing before it can kill me. Just give me a second. I need to fucking watch my ass before I fucking keep talking. This is supposed to be a crucial moment where I can get an upgrade for X if I manage to make it work. Oh fuck. Fire. God damn it. Oh. Okay, I was wondering when that was going to start. I didn't expect it to start in the middle of the stream, seeing my Super Mario 3D All-Stars download just pop up on my bar there, because I had been I saw like people have it on their Switch and mine had not triggered yet, and now it's finally started. Whatever. Glad that's over with. Let's just get back in the game, though. I need Zero to live through that, so... Of course, I have to fucking restart the level. Actually... Fuck, I didn't even think about it, but now I gotta get my fucking... I gotta get my sub-tanks back up. At least I've got the first stage out of the way. Fuck. I wish they'd updated this password system a little bit, just so it would actually hold, like, data for your sub-tanks as well as, like, the other stuff. I hate how you can leave the levels and then you're fucking completely just screwed out of, like, energy you farmed up and you have to fucking do it again. I guess I'll run in this level really quick and pick some more energy up and we'll get back in the level. I was, like, really hesitating to use a sub-tank because I figured maybe I'll need one for the next boss and maybe I might use both of my sub-tanks, so I didn't want to heal Zero on a sub-tank. And of course it bites me in the ass by me not finishing the mini-boss because I didn't use the sub-tank. So yeah, I've run up around a lot of dogs. What are your guys, I'm curious since talking dogs for a little, what are your guys' favorite breeds like? Dogs you've been around and really like? I think it doesn't really matter like specifically because like I said, I think all dogs are pretty great and most of them are like, yeah, you get all sorts of personalities depending on the dog you've got. It's funny, I used to not really care much for, like, wiener dogs. In fact, I never really bothered, like, I didn't, like, want one. My parents did, and I've got to say, like, the experiences I've had, like, seeing them so long, like, they make really great pets, honestly. Like, my first one I had when we got the dog, she was a little aggressive and she was not the most pleasant to be around. She bit like over the smallest of things and got angry easy, so didn't have the most amazing relationship with that dog. She was good, but god did she need to like control her anger. I'll be honest and say that I did probably get on her nerves a little bit, never intentionally, just not... I mean, kids do stupid shit, so yeah, you're probably gonna piss your dog off at least once if you have a very irritable dog. Most of them I've seen, though, have been fantastic, though. Like, let's see, I think it's one of my aunts from my mom's side has a wiener dog she picked up, like, some time ago, and they've had wiener dogs as well. Like, he's, like, I don't know, a year or two old. He is the friendliest dog I've ever met, and he is extremely cute and just a great little dog, like, really hyper, but I like him a lot. He comes up to me, like, every time I go down to visit and runs around all hyper-like, and he'll want to lick me all over. Something about dogs. I love the way dogs are. They're just really, really affectionate animals and really great companions. My last dog I talked about, like, that wiener dog, was similar, except maybe not as hyper. She was probably like one of the best people dogs I've ever seen. Loved getting to meet new people. Let's see, where was I? I was talking about dogs. What do you guys own, like I said, if you didn't already answer? Like, different dog breeds. I've been making, like, trying to think a lot in decision making. I've never had, like, a bigger dog as, like, an actual pet. We've always had, like, smaller dogs, and I want to get something that's a little bigger, because I like some of these breeds quite a bit, even though I've never really raised them. Like, the bits I've been around them, they're pretty great. Like, I want to get potentially a beagle, maybe get it, like I said, that Shiba, and I want to get those kind of dog like that for my apartment. Frankly, it doesn't matter too much. I'd be satisfied with probably whatever, though. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk on the subject. Been saving up a lot of money. I thought actually, like, maybe opening a thing for Super Chat for, like, saving money up for a dog. I don't think I'm gonna bother, because I feel like I would not want to encourage people to subscribe, and I'd rather just save the money up on my own. I thought maybe that'd be good option. I don't know. I don't feel completely great asking for money on a stream. So I probably won't bother to do that. Right, okay, thank you for telling me that, Switch. I just wish you wouldn't do it while I'm in the middle of streaming. I hope that didn't slow down the stream any. I didn't see any slowdown, but yeah. Oh, wait, shit. Do I have to really do the whole fucking thing, Sigma stage, again? Just because Zero died in the second stage, or... Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. I think I know what happened. I think I wasn't able to fucking go out, and I think the game doesn't actually save between, like, the Sigma levels, so while you're doing the shit, you have to make certain that you bother to, like, actually finish a level before you, like, reset your system, and if you don't, then all your progress is lost. Even if you do save, I don't think it saves these stages. Like, you can still continue, but I hate that about this. Like, this is a good game, but I'd be happy if they made the saving in this a little bit better, honestly. Whatever, though. That's just me. I don't like how I have to fucking redo this first level now. Shit, I am not playing the greatest either, because I died like once or twice already by fucking spikes. Alright, let's move right to the dog topic for a little bit. What are your guys' favorite, like, movies and favorite, like, actors? Just out of curiosity. I don't feel like I do movie talk a whole lot. I know I bring up some of the same subjects, not intentionally. I just don't see a lot of, like, conversation on this exact thing. I'd love to hear, like, what you guys like. Let's see, who's a good one? I'm thinking Jackie Chan has good movies. I haven't seen any of his in a while. I forget what's his name. The guy who's in the Rush Hour movies alongside Jackie Chan. I like him as well. Rush Hour's got like a good series of movies. That's just a fun set of movies to watch. I don't think I've seen the original one. That's been a common trend in like a lot of movies I've watched for whatever reasons, where I'll see like the second and third movie, but not the first movie out of the batch of movies. Never intentional. I can't remember his name. Shit, I wish I could. I would love to check out more of his other movies, and I've seen like quite a bit of him, and he's really funny. I want to say Will Smith, but that doesn't sound right. I don't think it's Will Smith. I'm going to talk about another one since just one that came to mind. It's not somebody I like, per se, for actors. How many of you guys watch, like, Adam Sandler's movies? I don't really care for them. Adam Sandler comes off as one of those guys who forces his humor, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm alone in that. I just don't get a lot of laughs out of his style of humor. His writing is his jokes are kind of dumb and immature sometimes, and just not all that funny to watch in the first place. He also seems like, I don't know, like he kind of comes off a little obnoxious in his personality. Writing is weird. I remember one movie from him that I actually kind of liked really well, and I don't remember the name of it. It was like some movie where it was about time travel. Like the premise was like about like a remote control he got, and then he was able to use it to like rewind and fast forward parts of his life, and the movie was like actually kind of neat with how the build-up was. Like him realizing he was like missing out on really important parts of his life. Hang on a second, is chat still working? I have not seen a message in a while, and I'm trying to make sure it's not breaking. I hate how YouTube chat is unstable and fucking stops just the blink of an eye sometimes, like no actual indicator there's anything wrong. Okay, I think we're still good. I see my test message went through. I'm not like 100% sure that it's working, but it looks like it's good, so I'll trust that things are hopefully working. Just haven't seen any messages in like a good 10, maybe it was 5, but it's probably been like 10 minutes. Just needed to know for sure. You know who I like as an actor a lot? Like somebody I'm not even like... I don't really see a lot, but I love their humor. Like, Christopher Walken's pretty good. Something about his, like, speech, the way he talks is really funny to me. Also, he seems like he's a really good actor. I don't remember any of his lines, unfortunately. His speech is really easy to remember, though, the way he talks. Get me through this fucking dialogue game so I can, move along. Your dog has no tail. Fucking love of hearing his voice. Oh my god. I swear there's some celebrities out there, like, maybe the actors would be a better word for this, I'm not sure, but like, I guess celebrities works. Like, something about listening to their voice is just really pleasant. Christopher Walken has that, like, down. He's got a really nice voice to listen to. Oh gosh, there's another one I remember can't remember the name of the actor, somebody I liked really well. I don't think he was necessarily like comedy, because I talked about comedy for a bit. Let me see if I can remember. Was it Robin Williams? Let me see. Yeah, that was his name, I think. I remember, like, a few years back how ended up dying. I think it was, like, a suicide. Kind of sucks. The guy seemed really great and seemed like he had, like, a good career and seemed really cheery, and yet ended up killing himself. I hope his daughter didn't handle things too badly. That must have been harsh, knowing your dad, like, committed suicide. I'd feel like any kid who has to go through that's gonna hurt from it. It must really suck to experience that firsthand. In general, it must really suck to just be in a relationship where, like, you only have, like, one parent. It's not like it's intentional, but I guess shit just happens sometimes. I've known at least, like, one or two people who had that exact scenario when I was in high school. Like, a girl who I've known for quite some time, and her mom committed, like, suicide around, like, what was it? I think I was, like in probably 8th or 9th grade or something. That must really be awful. I got my condolences having to deal with that kind of stuff. It's like, I understand why people don't want to see suicide. Like, it really does feel like it's selfish. I know some people have, like, good reason for it, but, like, if you have kids particularly, like, your kids probably need you there as an anchor. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to get the conversation so heavy when I brought that topic up, actually. I apologize, it's a little depressing. Sometimes there's, like, a good reason to talk about dark shit for a little bit, though, and, like, go over certain topics. I guess because of Robin Williams committing suicide and relating to the actor thing, that's where that spawned from. Let's drop that topic for right now. Maybe at another point it'd be better to discuss it, but I think right now I don't want to, like, ruin the mood for anybody, so let's go back to the actors discussion. Oh yeah, Tim Allen's pretty good. I know he's mostly been on a TV show, though, Home Improvement. You guys ever watch that? Or not watch the right word, like, ever hear the clip of, like, Tim Allen grunting? This is the weirdest fucking noise, and it sounds so stupid. It's, like, really funny to listen to. Hear Tim Allen go, It's just, I don't know what the hell that noise is supposed to be. It's like, that's a grunt. It doesn't sound like a grunt at all. Good shit. I don't know many of his movies, actually. I think he was in Christmas with the Cranks. That's, like, the one everybody remembers about Tim Allen. That's all I can think of when it comes to movies he's starred in. Actually, wait, there was another one. He does, like, quite a few Christmas-themed movies, doesn't he? Was the one called that he's in that's the big one? Like, there's one where he plays a role as Santa Claus. I forget what the title of that movie is. Like, there's a whole bunch of different movies based on the same thing. It's like a 3-part series. He's got a lot of good movies he starred in, even though there's also some that are kind of not that good, to be honest. I'm thinking here that we could go on for this topic for a while. Like I said though, feel free to like elaborate and talk about your favorite actors or actresses and like favorite movies if you guys want to, because I was hoping this could be group discussion where we can talk about whatever, but if not, I'll keep it going with some other celebrities I wanted to talk about for a little bit too, so yeah. I'm trying to think, who is it? I'm thinking of Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is a weird guy, like, he has like his clips I've seen in movies, he does a good job with his presentation, but he has the fucking weirdest delivery on like some of his like lines in movies. Like, I don't know what movie it's from. There's like a scene where like he's crying and you watch him like, or watch him doing this and like he fucking like it. Sorry if my words are not coming out clearly. He's like sitting here fake crying and you're going, boo! It's like, the fuck is this? This doesn't even sound like crying. Like, did he get instructed to do that or like what? It's like, does Nicolas Cage not know what crying sounds like? Fucking weirdest clip. Nicolas Cage is an odd guy. Seems like a really, really weird actor. I don't really mind his like strange personality though. In fact, it adds a lot of charm to him despite being fucking totally bizarre. Okay, how the fuck does this work again? I need to make it jump. I don't remember how the hell I'm supposed to actually pop. That's it. Gotta do the A button. Okay, I can do that. Or maybe not if I fucking fall. Okay, that was a bad idea. I'm gonna say fuck the stupid frog ride armor and not use it because I would rather not chance my life on dumb armor like that fucking getting me killed, so yeah, I'm gonna say not touch that one with a 10-foot pole because it's usually just fucking really hard to work with. Oh my gosh. How many different movies are there of Nick Cage? And then I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. I remember like a lot of stuff that, God, he has so many good scenes that I can remember. I've never seen like that many of his movies. Fucking, who can forget that one clip? I don't know where it came from. Fucking, and getting like publicly punished or something and fucking put like a beehive or something on his head. No, not the bees! Fucking God. Nicolas Cage is amazing. Fucking really goddamn good acting. Honestly, sometimes wonder like how good some of these guys are. I'm sure they're really good, otherwise they wouldn't get the like casting, but I wonder how many of these like celebrities that made it big or like popular because the fact that they're like a, what's the right word? Other than popular because like a director that's like capable of giving them better directions and their acting isn't like quite that good. I'm sure good directing goes like a long way when it comes to Hollywood. Come on, I need to, okay, there we go. So I need to get 0 out again and actually do this right this time. And this time I'll, if I need to, I'll dip into my sub-tanks. I'm not gonna fucking get myself killed again. Oh, good shit. While we're on the topic of like movies and other stuff, what are your guys' favorite fictional characters or favorite like villains and protagonists you've seen? Just curious. I don't, like, I have a lot that I like personally. It really, I guess I get like attached to characters easy though. I'll say I love a lot of. No, we're not having that happen right now, god damn it. And can I not fucking use it? Are you shitting me? Oh my god, am I just completely screwed out of using 0 or what? Oh my god, that's the second time that's happened and I don't think I can heal out of it. Only reason I'm doing that is because I want to beat Sigma, and of course I have to fucking suffer through goddamn doing this goddamn perfectly and end up dying like both attempts at it. I don't really fucking know if you can use the Z-Saber easily with 0 to like slash, and I tried and didn't get anything out of it. I'm gonna have to fucking shut up and focus next time I get back to that segment. Shit, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Restart. I'm not even sure what the fuck to do right now. Do I just fucking grab like 1 or 2 sub-tanks and go to the level? I don't want to waste extra time. Actually... Wow, I need to stop fucking button mashing right now and actually use my fucking head. That pisses me off. That's the second time. I was gonna be... try to be thorough and try to finish this, like, quickly, but I don't have any confidence I can beat the final stage without the Z-Saber, so I have to go through and fucking carefully avoid getting Zero killed earlier, otherwise I get screwed. I'm guessing if those sub-tanks I carefully saved up aren't usable by Zero either, which is fucking real convenient of the devs to make it so, oh, you gotta beat this boss, and if you happen to fuck up even remotely, well, you're pretty much screwed, because all it takes is a little bit of mess up for the whole fucking thing to fall apart on you. I forgot to fill my sub-tanks. Fuck. I wonder if there's an easy farm point in the level that I can use to farm off, like, sub-tanks nearby. Maybe. Let me see. Just for a little bit while I'm doing this. I need, like, 2 of them. Just for the sake... I need to get through the first 2 stages, and then I can go through for getting, like, more health whenever the fuck I want to. This is gonna take a little bit, I can tell. I hope it's not another failure this time, though. Hate how fucking... And you get... Actually, I should say this now, and I should have said this earlier. Like, I hate the implementation of Zero in this game, actually, because I really do not like how he's like a one-time use on every level, and if you have him die, then he's like completely useless for the rest of the game. You cannot use him again if you lose him like once. It's like, who decided on this design idea and why? Like, it was cool that they finally made him playable, but to fucking force the player to have to fucking prevent him from dying to keep using him, that just feels annoying and really shitty. Maybe it was intentional so Capcom could get back at all the people who were asking for him, but it just feels like if that's the case, it's petty. It's like, oh, you want Zero? Here, you can play as him, but there's a caveat, and if he dies, then he's fucking gone. I don't know. This game's, like, Zero implementation is so bad. Thank God, like, every game X4 onwards let you play him, like, normally. So sorry for not reading the chat right now. I'm, like, really fucking pissed off at this game at the moment, and it's probably easy to tell because I have suffered through the same bullshit, like, 2 times in a row. This whole series of, like, Sigma levels, man, can go fucking screw themselves right now in this particular game, even though I don't mind them usually. Just the fact that the one opportunity to get the Z-Saber can be fucked up so easily, and this first level with these stupid fucking crushing walls can seriously fuck right off. I don't think I know anybody who actually feels like the walls that, like, close in on you are good game design. Especially if they're moving at the same speed as, like, the ones in this are. Anyway, let me see. I'll try to read the chat in a second. Of course, I fucking jump up too high and fucking bump my head. Whatever. That gives me an actual ability to go back and actually fill my shit up like I wanted to. I needed at least, like, 2 sub-tanks to do this. Let me see. National Geographic last night wasn't I go to Mars in the future. I could see that. That'd be a long time from now, I think. I don't think we're close to getting, like, anywhere near, like, reliable space travel. Last I heard, and this is probably, like, several years ago, when it comes to, like, space-related stuff, I think I recall hearing about, like, somebody trying to set up, like, a hotel on the moon, like, in general, like, I know they've been trying to colonize the moon so it's, like, capable of like, holding actual human life and maybe other life forms from Earth, and they have not really got too far with it yet. I can imagine it's not an easy prospect. I bet when that hotel opens, it's going to be pricey as fuck. It's like, oh, go into space and travel to the moon and stay at a hotel for a day, like, you can tell they're gonna charge a pretty penny to fucking do that shit. And yet at the same time, it's still, like, really appealing sounding. Just the idea of, like, actually going in space and, like, getting to, like, see some of the stuff that we've never seen up close is just a really cool idea. I think most people are interested in space travel to at least, like, some extent. At the same time, gotta say, space is fucking scary. Like, there's a lot of things that can go wrong if you don't happen to, like, have everything go perfect. Like, getting fucking lost and stuck in space, like, moving around, and supposedly, like, people getting stuck away from their ship and can't get back, or fucking, you know, God forbid you don't have oxygen, because the horror stories of that sound awful, like how people die in space, like, that is not something I'd want to experience, fucking basically being asphyxiated? I'm not sure what the right word is, but yeah, like running out of fucking oxygen and then just fucking slowly dying like that. That's probably got to be one of the most painful ways imaginable to die. I ate chips? Yeah, I eat chips. I think most people eat chips. The only people I don't hear about eating chips or anything are like the people who like are real health freaks and like go on like crazy diets, and even then it's like I have a feeling some of those people do eat like chips or candy or whatever every now and then, because it's pretty much like a natural human urge to want to snack on shit like chips and candy. They're good, and they're not healthy, but they something that you just like the taste of, and everybody likes having that little pleasure of something they shouldn't be eating. I'm not sure what my favorite type of chip is, to be honest. There's a lot of good ones. Hold on a second before I continue saying anything. Also, I hate how I had to be stuck here doing this right now. I had so much of the last level done already, and then now we're back here again, fucking farming health. Oh my god, are we nearly done filling it up? Like a little more. I'm gonna stop at 3 of these and then go back to the next level, because I don't want to fucking do this much longer. God, I've been thinking about that for like some time, and it's probably just like it's like a simple thing that anybody thinks about, but like, could you imagine if we fucking like go out into space sometime soon and actually stumble onto aliens, like how the fucking reaction would be? They've gone on for so long, and we've never like had contact with aliens or been able to establish if like another intelligent race exists out there. I guess technically if we went into space and found something like living in another planet, it'd technically be us that are the aliens at that point, but just finding out about like different species that are similar to humans out there would be incredible. Let me see. It's like 1 year on Earth of your life. I'm not sure how reliable that is. I'm not saying it's unreliable, but I remember, like, for a long time, actually, like, there's been, like, a lot of research going on, like, getting even a drone on Mars. And I think that happened, like, a few years ago. Like, they were trying to deal with that, and they still haven't tried to send a person just yet, as far as I can tell. Like, I remember hearing something around like this that was like, it had to be like literally perfect circumstance of Mars being in like the right position at the right time so that they can land on it. And also apparently it's like difficult and time consuming to actually travel to Mars, so they've never sent anybody. You'd have to go like just right if they did. I can imagine like finding, why am I stuck? I was trying to move. My fucking jump wouldn't work. I don't know if you guys could see that, but like X's leg was just sitting there twitching, and when I tried to jump, I couldn't move at all. Like, it just stuck me on the wall for some reason when I was trying to. That was the weirdest thing I've had happen in this session today, like, at all. haven't had a weird glitch like that so far. Anyway, yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, talking about Mars. I hope eventually we do get to, like, see, like, other planets and see, like, humans being able to actually explore, like, other stuff, because I don't think we've ever landed foot on any other planet. We've always just been, like, going to the moon or trying to do stuff with, like, planets that are feasible, and as far as I can tell, I think Mars might be one of the only ones that's actually close enough to Earth that there's actually been any attempt to actually, like, land on it. I don't know the details about that. Maybe there is another planet that's close by that we haven't tried to visit before, that we tried to visit. Do you guys remember, like, the thing, like, a long time ago? There was, like, some thing going on. I don't know if it's still, like, a big thing or not, with, like, the solar system, and it was somebody, like, suggesting, like, this 10th planet there, and I don't think there's, like, a proper name ever given to it. It was, like, Planet X, and I don't think we ever confirmed if it actually existed. Just people, like, talking about it over, like, different, like, documentaries and, like, mentioning it. I think it was, like, around the same time that people have started classifying Pluto as, like, a dwarf planet and trying to say it's not a planet. I still don't know how I feel about that actual scenario. Like, I don't know the specifics of it. I always thought of it as a planet. I mean, it feels weird to go from calling it a planet to suddenly going, oh, Pluto doesn't meet the specifications of a planet anymore, so we no longer call it a planet. It's like, if it was eligible before, why is it suddenly not considered eligible to be a planet any longer? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know, the whole thing is a weird thing to, like, read up on in the first place, so I'm not gonna jump into that rabbit hole. Fucking weird, confusing mess to talk about. Yeah, that's what I figured. Earth is, like, literally like one of those perfect planets out there where it's like literally everything possible that could happen happened, and managed to make the perfect living conditions. You know what the worst part of this is, though, when you think about it? Like, Earth is such a good planet, and yet our species does not show enough care for, like, our planet. We are really bad about how we treat the Earth. Ugh, excuse me, like, we litter all over it. All sorts of shit happens, like chemical warfare and shit, and not like it happens very often, but like the famous bombing in Japan, I forget what the hell the name of that was. I'm not gonna look it up right now. I think somebody could correct me pretty well, but I don't remember what it's called. Like, all these things keep happening to, like, our planet and making it harder and harder to live, and, like, not easy on us to keep up with everyday life. And it's like, we have, like, one Earth and no other planet to turn to. Like, please stop fucking destroying the planet. It may not actually end up affecting you personally, but, like, it's going to kill our future generations if that actually does happen. And I know people are like, it doesn't matter if it's not affecting me personally. It's like, I don't know, it could be a problem in, like, 20 years from now, even. Like, I wouldn't want to have the planet be a shithole just because people couldn't bother to take care of it. Hiroshima, that was, like, what I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember the name specifically, if that was, like, what I was thinking of, so I didn't say anything. That's a depressing topic to think about, like, seriously. Like, you like your life, you value how things are going, like, great, but I mean, if you don't want things to go shitty and you see yourself being alive in, like, the next 20 to 30 years, maybe treat our planet with a little bit of respect so that we don't fucking have nowhere left to live and we all die out from, like, the Earth becoming an inhospitable mess. I feel like people don't treat the planet with a lot of care. Sucks that stuff like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't remember what it's called. Earth Day, that's it. Like, that stuff doesn't get as much attention or much, it's like, mention anymore nowadays. I feel like I only see it every now and then, and it's like, good reminder to actually, like, keep up and clean shit and do things properly. Make sure nothing bad happens. people just shrug it off. I'm not gonna say I'm not guilty of sometimes doing stupid things that I forget about that are probably not the best. I'm sure everybody litters every now and then and whatnot, but yeah, really got to take care of the Earth. Let's shut up right now. This is going less than great. Why is it not firing the ice when I'm trying? Okay, I guess I'll switch weapons. My thing is not fucking firing anything for some reason, which is really getting a little annoying, because I'm trying my best to make it actually work. Is this gonna do anything? Yeah, it will. Okay, just making sure. Thank God. So, since I saw my download finish earlier about Super Mario 3D All-Stars... Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna link this on my Discord like I was meaning to. I got carried away and didn't think to think to post the link, so I'm gonna post it before I continue talking, in case anybody else wants to drop by and chat. There we go. It's up now in the chat room. Where was I? I had something right on the tip of my tongue that I was gonna say. Care of any of governments who don't. Things right there. Yeah, it's bad how polluted our planet it's worrying, like, what the shape of the Earth's gonna be like in like another 20 or 30 years. Even if it's not like terrible, but we still don't want to have our planet falling apart. I think that's a safe assumption to say. Nobody should have to worry about whether or not the Earth's going to be okay in the future. What was I gonna say? I thought I had something big. Oh yeah, we're talking about Mario 3D All-Stars. Sorry if I got sidetracked. So, anybody who's buying it, what games out of the collection are you guys gonna play first? I'm doing 64 on stream, like I said. I don't know if I'm gonna start day one on playing through like the game, but I definitely want to play through the games over time. I don't know, I like Mario games a lot, so naturally I want to sit down and have a fun time enjoying myself with this collection. Nope, we're not getting anything. I don't want to have another item that'll actually cause me trouble and get me killed. What does this do when I charge it? Giant block of ice. Interesting. I'm looking forward to, like, playing off-stream a lot with that collection, though. Maybe not, like, immediately, but I want to play Galaxy again. I love Galaxy. Legit one of the best 3D Mario games out there. If not the best, in my opinion. It's just really, really good, really, really strong game, and holds a lasting impression. There's a reason why I'd favor Galaxy over Mario Odyssey. You never bothered to buy it? I mean, send it to buy. You really like essentially platformers? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Not everybody's gonna be interested. I don't really blame people for not buying. I'm buying for the fact that I like the games and I want to be able to play them again, especially Sunshine, since I haven't played it properly in some time. I guess I could emulate it, but I'd rather just get this collection. Kind of boycotted. Big T. Yeah, I can get it. It makes sense. I swear to God, if I get killed again. Seriously? This fucking level can go fuck itself. I had so much time where I was trying to fucking and get by that and not get killed, and that's happened every goddamn time. I wonder if I should have just moved on, but I don't know how things will go on that fucking final fight. I feel like that attempt went really terrible, though. Like, I tried the dodge shit and just immediately fucking got destroyed there. Jesus. This was supposed to be the end, and I still wanted to be the final stream of it, but goddamn. Fucking really? 3 times in a row? I'd feel like maybe I just fucked up with my dodging. That was awful, though. That was the worst attempt so far. I'm gonna try doing this without the sub-tanks. Maybe if I can potentially do it without sub-tanks, it'll go quicker. I'm sorry you guys have to sit here and suffer through me dying on this part, like, over and over again. I just need to fucking clear or that one fight with 0, really, and then once I do, I think I'm gold to keep moving on and not have to think about, like actually making it after that. Just the one time needs to happen. Actually, shit, I just realized I'm about to do the boss without any sub-tanks like this, and I can probably manage that, but fuck, is it gonna be hard to get by there with enough lives and not fucking get killed there. Of course, the fucking leg thing started happening again, even though I've never had that happen prior to today. Ugh. I'll never understand how people get so good at streaming. They can just talk like super fluently. Maybe it's because I'm not the most social, not the best person when it comes to talking in the first place, but I'd stutter and mess up and like screw up my sentences like so commonly, and yet watch other people who can do it just no problem at all. Are you fucking serious? I've already lost 2 lives. Go on, remakes. Maybe you'd buy it. I don't blame you. I'm not sure if I'm making the best decision here, but I mean, also on top of like buying this, they're fucking limiting the purchase to like a single amount or specific amount of time, excuse me, which is incredibly lame, but like that's the only way I can guarantee I get it is if I buy it while it's available, and I kind of hate that practice, but I'm buying because I want to play these games another time. Seriously? I need health and you decide to fucking drop goddamn weapon energy? This game is just being a dick right now. I never did like Mega Man X3 very much, though. Always been the unfun one out of the first 3. The one that makes playing it a fucking pain in the ass. Shit. Me up. By the way, while we're talking on new games, let's see, I was thinking, oh yeah, new games. You guys any of you guys picking up at the Hyrule Warriors thing in like a month or 2? Or not a month or 2, it's in November, that's right. I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. I just watched it's like the Game Explain analysis like some time ago, and I was impressed with like how much detail was hidden in like the trailer. It looks super good in my opinion. That's gonna be day 1 purchase for sure. I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun with that too, and streaming it'll be a hell of a good time, I bet. Hope it's like good and also like really interesting. I'm sure it will be. Like most Warriors games have fucking trash stories though that are not interesting in the slightest, so the fact this has like a pre-existing story already written as a template makes me hopeful that it'll actually be like really good. Fuck. I keep going through all this goddamn dialogue. Right, back to my X-Buster. I wonder if they're gonna do anything like this with like more Zelda stuff for like the Warriors. There's games like this is a great concept. Fucking take that prequel, or not prequel, like take that story from Breath of the Wild about how things got out of hand and like past memories and Link's like making it into a full game. I hope they expand on the series as a whole, like more of these games like this. I feel like Hyrule Warriors has the potential to be like an actual big spin-off Zelda thing for Nintendo, so yeah, I hope they go and make a huge ton of games like this with like good stories over time. One thing I feel like, or maybe I'm misremembering, but like I remember Twilight Princess's storyline. Not Twilight Princess. It was Wind Waker, my bad. Like the storyline in that felt like it was missing some details. Is everything okay in chat? I saw like one message and it's just a queue, and now the like view count's like broken. I'm trying my best to make like decent conversation. I'm sorry if this isn't the most fun to listen to. I'm really trying to make this engaging. I need to work on my commentary, I know. Sometimes I wonder how far I've grown as a streamer. One thing, like I said, I was talking about like Zelda. We'll talk about that now. I hope they use this for like more stories, because I remember like one thing from, was it Ocarina of Time? Yeah, Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, I guess. Like they pretty much had it set up where like there was a bit of in between where things weren't clear. Like Ganon came back and like wiped out like a bunch of people, I think, and then things got flooded and all this stuff. Like that seems like something that's a story that'd be really good for Nintendo and Koei Tecmo to like make a game out of, just like how they did with all this warrior stuff. I'd be down for that, getting a story like the whole in between from Wind Waker and also Ocarina of Time. Whether or not that'll actually happen is anybody's guess, though. That's one of the more interesting stories I'd like to hear out of Zelda, too, is like what happened in that time frame. Oh my god, don't kill me, please. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm trying to avoid the damage, it's not going great. Actually, wait a second, I just had an idea. Maybe I can save myself here. These little garbage boxes. Or not. Never mind, it's not gonna work. I think they're gonna break upon impact. Let's see. T-Fang, I think I want to use. Fuck, I'm not having a good day today, am I? I don't know what to say. Like, this was... I set up as best as I could, and I'm getting my fucking ass kicked this game, and I'm trying. It's just not going well. Okay, back to get more health, even though I didn't want to, because I feel like I'm pushing myself a little bit. Is everything okay in chat? Like I said, I haven't seen any messages. I don't know if there's anybody still left in here or not. This is one thing I am a little disappointed in about the streams, is when I feel like I have no one to talk to. I don't know, I just like having conversation and talking with you guys. It's a nice experience. It sucks feeling like I'm alone and having nobody watch. I don't know. To be honest, I've been thinking about like quitting streaming, and I hope I don't end up quitting, but it's been rough. I was gonna start actually earlier today for sake of getting a good start and try to finish this. Today has gone so wrong in every way. It feels like it could have. I'm sure it could have been worse, but like started my day feeling okay. I got enough, like more sleep than I had before, and I feel better about that. But like had some nasty stomach cramps. Had to like work around messing around moving a bunch of stuff. I was feeling slow and sluggish and had like a lot of allergy problems. Just a lot of general shit going and bothering me and making me feel like my day got bogged down. And then I come to stream, and of course my fucking problem ends up being that excuse me, can't get by the first 2 levels easy enough, which is... it's fucking crazy annoying to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me getting upset over nothing, but fucking waste all this time trying to prepare myself and end up dying like multiple times trying to fucking get one simple little task done. So sometimes when I feel like I don't enjoy streaming games, it's good when it's progress, but then when I'm fucking sitting here not getting anywhere, it just feels miserable. I don't know. Nobody likes struggling in games. That's a safe thing to say, I think. Also, I wish my sub count wasn't going down, like, over time. It bothers me seeing that. I wish I could have more people who would hang around, more people who subbed. It's not a big deal, but it's starting to feel really disheartening seeing, like, subs go down, and I've lost, like, 4 subscribers, like, this month, I think, or maybe it was this month and last month, and it feels just bad. I don't know. I'm trying my best, I promise you guys. I'm not, like, just saying whatever. I'm trying to make my commentary work. Ugh. Whatever, though. No point in saying anything more about that. I don't know, maybe I will stop streaming at some point. I don't know if I can continually keep doing this when there's nobody around watching. It just feels lousy. I hope I don't end up wanting to stop completely. Just, I don't feel good about this. Alright, where was I at right now? Sorry if I got distracted. I'll try to change the topic. What are some good sites you guys like, that, like, just whatever, like, for general purposes or for, like, humor, whatever, just different stuff? I was gonna say, one I remember just like a dumb kind of parody thing where a lot of people post shit on is like Encyclopedia Dramatica, where it's almost like a Wikipedia with, like, false info and, like, I think it's like they're trying to slander people with, like, false information, but I'm not actually sure. Obviously, it's not great seeing somebody's name on there and seeing them get, like, shit-talked, but also, like, it's not something you should take seriously. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be, like, somewhat jokey. I was gonna say, what are some good wikis to read, too? They're a great source of info to find fun stuff to talk about. I swear I can, like, go on a wiki like the Mario wiki and read up on a whole bunch of shit and just learn, like, all these cool facts I never knew about stuff in the games. Or I can, like, look up an enemy name and find it really, really quickly. Speaking of wikis, I wonder how big Wikipedia is. Probably gotta be like 1 million pages or more. Actually, I'm sure there's way more than a million, like every conceivable thing you can think of probably has a Wikipedia page, so yeah, what am I saying? Of course there's one for everything, or at least pretty much everything. Really? I fucking made that fuck up right now? Great. Whatever. I'm gonna check on something. I did send my Discord link to my, like, Discord, didn't I? Let me just make sure. Yeah, it shows it's sent. Interesting. Guess this is a silent day with, like, not much going on. I was hoping that more people would drop by, and not been a lot around here, though. Hang on a second. I want to check on a stat on the page while I'm doing this. Just want to see something really fast, and of course I'm having a slight computer problem while I'm dealing with it. Oh my, what is wrong with me? I just jumped into the fucking spike without fucking thinking where my movement was at all. I'm a mess today. I don't know why I can't fucking play this game decently enough to get done like I want to. I keep fucking stuff up all the time. I just don't like this game very much, I think. And I'm not surprised either. I have a very much hate relationship with this game, not even love-hate, just hate it because it's not fun to play. Here's an interesting question. You guys ever play a game out of, like, spite where you're trying to beat it, but only because you, like, hate the game and you want it to be, like, over with? You don't actually like it, so you play it and, like, you play the game with the sole intent of beating it because you just think it sucks, like a game that's maybe something that's too hard, maybe it's just a game that's designed poorly and you just want to get a little revenge on the game for ruining your day. I have a few games I'm like that with, mostly just, I don't know very many of them actually. The later Mega Man X games felt like they got that out of me. Oh gosh, that was close. I nearly fucking fell down and got squished, which I would not want. That would be very bad, actually. Especially after making all this progress without any issues, and then to suddenly just get no... Like, we're being careless and get fucking a whole ton of extra damage. I think I'm near the boss, finally. Or not, I gotta go a little further. Alright, I can handle this. It's still weird to me to say, but I feel like I have an easier time playing like the Mega Man series than I do with like the Mario series. Like those games are not all the Mario series, but especially like first few Mario 1 and 2, even Donkey Kong, if you can count it as a Mario game. Like I feel like I always struggle to beat Mario 1 and Mario 2. Not even just the lost levels, like the USA Mario 2 that we got, Doki Doki Panic, I'm still not the best at that. Mario 3 I can do really easy, and I enjoy that game quite a bit, honestly. Every time I go into Mario 1, though, fucking Hammer Bros, oh my god, I hate them so much, actually. Those Hammer Bros are probably one of the worst enemies in video games. They're just not fun to fight. Fucking, I remember Arlo's video, and it's not like it's perfect, but I remember, like, that fucking literally describes exactly how Hammer Bros are like the fucking antithesis of Mario, where they fucking curve their goddamn hammers so perfectly that it's hard to dodge them. At least Mario 1 Hammer Bros did. Fucking kind of scary facing off with them because of that. I get more health than just like a tiny pellet, please, so I can actually fucking and get by this without having any potential issues. That'd be cool. Those things drop health. I've never really checked to see. Not like it's a big deal, but still. Hang on a second. I'm thinking right now. Alright, here's something. This is the topic that I suddenly thought of. What are the most obscure, like, consoles or systems you guys own? Like something you wouldn't own that nobody else does, or maybe not even console, just like something weird that you own that's you don't hear other people talk about or have. Even talk about like older consoles you own. I know like a lot of people who had like Ataris. I don't know them like super well, but I met people who had them in high school and also had like a Sega. I've never owned either one, like a Sega system or an Atari system, so I didn't really have a lot that I could say on those. They're good systems from what I can tell. Speaking of Atari, I kind of don't even see like the appeal of some of those games. I guess back in the day, those like some of the better stuff because there wasn't really a lot of games around to begin with. Any of you guys ever watch Lemmy or whatever his name is? The guy who does like that. He does like a talk show or whatever you want to call it. Like he has the series he does on TV, or at least he did, and has like a lot of really fun and funny videos to watch. Let me see if I can think here. Like, I'm trying to think, what was I thinking of that was really good? Oh yeah, some fucking clip I saw on, what was the site, Vine Sauce or whatever. Fucking about the Atari. This is what like sparked me to mention this, and fucking him going like, back in my day when the games were the game, or like the games were funner back in my day when games were the game. And it's just a bunch of fucking like old ass Atari games that he's sitting here playing and reminiscing about. It's a fucking weird but pretty funny video to watch. The games all look like really lame and not that interesting. I guess that's kind of meant to be the point of the video, though. Oh man. Nostalgia is a powerful thing, fucking blinding us to games that are sometimes really goddamn garbage. Some of them are really good. Like we remember. Like, God, I couldn't even think how many times I probably played games where I remember as a kid that I thought they were good, and then I play them later and I end up hating them. It doesn't happen like super often, but not a fun experience. If I could think one game that'd probably be very likely with, I'd say if I played Glover nowadays, I had the feeling I wouldn't be as friendly with as I was back in the day. That game is something for a 3D platformer. Fucking not the most fun experience, weird controls weird concept. It's not terrible, but the execution of it is so fucking bizarre. Fucking handling like a little gem, or yeah, I think it's a gem or something like that, and you had to fucking roll it around the level without letting it break. There were a lot of pretty interesting 3D platformers back in the day, like stuff I have played, but also some I haven't played that are fucking interesting concepts. Glover being like one of the really, really fucking weird ones out there, actually. Glover is just something else. Also, I mentioned Gex. Gex is a hell of a platforming series to play. It was a pretty enjoyable one. Actually, I enjoyed playing it, even though, yeah, like I said, his jokes have aged really badly. I wonder how a modern Gex like remake would be perceived. Probably not super well. And I forget to switch. Just kill me now then and fucking let me restart the level. There's no point in living here if I can't fucking get 0 in the room. That's the fucking goal anyway, so yeah. Grab me. End this. Okay, there we go. Now I can go back in the level with 0 and do this properly. Or at least try to. If I lose this again, I'm going to scream and fucking anguish at how much I have fucked up on this stream, though. Ugh, I just feel depressed right now. Or a little depressed. Definitely a little lonely, too. There's nobody here talking, which is... It's not a big deal. It just sucks, though. Just want to hang out and chat and talk about whatever. Whatever, though. I'll keep moving. Can I not fucking fall, please, and actually get further up the fucking level? That'd be great. Instead of getting fucking shot so much. Okay, you're back. Welcome back, Wayne. Good to see you. I've been struggling a lot still. I haven't got the fucking thing I was needing yet, so... Unfortunately, things have not gone amazingly. I wish I could say otherwise. I wish that things have been going really well. They have not, though. But I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Okay, good. I gotta shut up for just a second until I get this fucking water, and I'm gonna shut up when I get into the room where I need 0 again. I might actually be silent for just a little bit until I get by this, because this part has killed me like 3 times. You guys can understand why I am naturally nervous and don't want to fuck this up again for the millionth time. Alright, here we go again. I'm gonna have to fucking watch my movement and fucking actually fucking be extremely careful about how I move. That was close. Charge, 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 charge! Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I don't want this happening to be a death again. And I could probably do better at this. I'm just... It's like, I guess it's the pressure to do good when you're getting one shot that got me screwed over the last few attempts. Fuck! Oh shit, oh shit! Okay, fucking killed it this time without fucking messing everything up. Thank God. I'm sorry if I'm not talking. I hope you guys are still enjoying the stream. Like I said, I needed quiet time to actually fucking focus on the boss fight and make sure that I didn't die for like the 4th or 5th time in a row. It's natural that I'd be upset after how many fuck-ups I've had on this. What was that explosion? 0, are you okay? Sorry, X. I failed. Seems my power generator is damaged. Try and make it back to Dr. Kane's lab for repairs. Can't tell what it is, what is waiting for you, X. You better take my beam saber with you. Crush them all, X. You're our last hope. And Zero, I think Zero actually dies on that ending, but I mean, I don't want to do the other endings. It's a lot harder. Frankly, I don't give enough of a shit. This is a decent enough way to finish the game. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, that's right, I was probably gonna just try to use it. I think you have to do, like, charge your shot up, and then after you do that, maybe? Let me see. Yeah, that does the saber. Strongest weapon in the whole game, I'm pretty sure. Also, hi Zachary. Glad you could make it to the stream. Good to see you again. Give me a second, I need to go up here probably and charge my attack. Or I could have just jumped over it, whatever though. Not ready to die right now. How my life is doing anyway? Thank God that's over with. You got dinner though? I just checked. What did you get to eat out of curiosity? I mean, you don't have to share if you don't want to, like, info, just wondering. I've been not really having the most amazing food personally for, like, meals lately. It's not been terrible. I ate a lot of TV dinners and I've been mostly just doing that. Also, I got something kind of good yesterday. Like, I got some catfish by local chicken place. I don't know if it's like around many places or actually that local Chicken Express. I had some food from there yesterday and got like, they have like a catfish thing where you get some hush puppies, catfish, and like a side of your choosing, and I ate like a good chunk of that. I have a little bit of it left over, but that was some good food. Honestly, fish is really good when it's like cooked right and really, really goddamn enjoyable. I don't feel like I eat fish very often either. It's some good stuff. But yeah, what are you eating out of curiosity? You want to share? If not, that's fine. Oh shit! God damn it! I had a feeling that might happen. I guess I should have done the double dash instead and tried to fucking charge at the wall without getting too close. Oh, I've got another life. I was gonna say, if I have to do that again, I'm gonna be annoyed because I genuinely don't know if this will save my saber unless I finish the level or not. One thing I don't want to happen is to go through all this and then potentially lose the Z-Saber. That would be fucking crushing, frankly. Right, here we go again. Fucking spikes and Mega Man. Don't know of a single person that's happy to see the spikes. Oh yes, insta-death. Hold on a second. Before I say anything more shit, I fucking turned my... Before I was about to get fucking shoved into the spikes via knockback damage. There's a lot of danger here, so might be some moments where I'm not reading perfectly and like taking a little bit time between messages. It's a hash puppy. I said hush puppy. You know, they're commonly served with like a fish and whatnot, and I think seafood. They're like a side order you get on certain items, and you like eat out. Hush puppies are alright. I'm not a big fan of them, but I don't know if it's like butter or what. I don't know if you like take butter and like dip it in the butter, like the taste can be actually pretty damn good. Even though I feel like their taste is normally just like kind of meh. I think they're made out of corn or something. I don't remember. Oh fuck, are you serious? It resets all the fucking slugs that are going up, or snails, whatever. Just because I fell once. Fucking great. To redo all that pork bowl with rice, is seaweed, salmon wasabi sauce mixed with green and some green sauce. Sounds pretty good. It sounds like it's probably Chinese or whatever. I can't tell for sure, but yeah, I like Chinese food, and I haven't eaten it in a while actually. I think because most of the places I eat at, or well, at least one of them is one I eat at, is like a takeout place, and their system changed, and now it's like you get like a whole bunch of one item, which I don't really prefer to like just filling up on servings and stuff that I really want and having like a bunch of different side stuff. Also like China or some egg to eat. What was it? Yeah, no, Panda Express, that's it. I was having trouble remembering the name. Yeah, that one. That place has got good food. Theirs is nice. Texas thing? I don't think so. Hush puppies are fairly common food from what I understand. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't feel like they're like something that's like not very well known though. I feel like I see them get eaten a lot. Then again, yeah, I do live in Texas. I don't know how many people eat hush puppies that often. Like I said, they're a side item. It's pretty much an appetizer kind of thing. So naturally, you wouldn't want to eat a whole bunch of hush puppies as like a meal. It's just not a very good thing for trying to eat solely. Speaking of like that kind of thing, like how many of you guys like to do like where you eat like a meal but you only eat like a little bit of food for like some of your meals? Sometimes I don't do it very often, but sometimes when I'm hungry but I don't really have like a lot of appetite, I can like take like an apple and just like eat that for a meal, and that'll be enough to satisfy me. It's usually just when I don't have enough hunger to eat like very much at all. Also, fuck, what the hell is this thing's weakness and how am I doing on lives? Because I was wanting to make sure I wasn't going to waste my sub-tanks. Okay, I don't actually have to be careful too much because I can just fucking use my X-Buster to take it out. That's actually pretty good to know. That'll work. I'm not going to change my weapon then if I can just fucking spam my Buster. Also, I have a weird tendency to eat cereal, like, odd hours of the day sometimes, like, since a meal thing. I know it's sometimes for breakfast, but I can eat it, like, 12 to, like, 2 or 3 sometimes, and I'm really goddamn hungry. It's an easy meal to set up, a quick bowl of cereal and milk. What are your guys' favorite things to, like, eat for, like, meals, actually, like your favorite dishes? Just curious. I eat a lot of stuff, like I said. I used to eat like self-cooked hamburgers quite a bit, but after like so much time of doing it all the time, I eventually like decided to stop because I felt like I was getting a little bit tired of the taste, so I decided not to bother with it. Okay, before we continue, I'm 99% sure this shouldn't fuck up. Actually, yeah, I'll take a chance with it. I don't think it'll fuck up my progression and levels. It should let me go get some more health. I was gonna say I need to go get some more before we continue through the rest of Sigma's Fortress, because I would rather have my hands on full sub-tanks going towards the final boss in like another level or two. If I had to say like one thing I really like, yeah, I think, even though I don't eat it, eating fish is very, very nice. That's a kind of thing I can eat a lot, depending on the type of fish, especially. Catfish, when cooked right, is really good. I also like to eat, like, let's see, what is it? I'd say catfish is one thing, but oh yeah, salmon is fucking good stuff, and even though I don't eat it very often, when you cook trout right, that is a fucking great taste, honestly. Although I prefer to eat like grilled, I think. If you don't cook it just right, I think it tastes like really similar to how... yeah, it tastes really similar to how salmon does. Oh yeah, we're on the topic of food and seafood. Shrimp, man. I really like shrimp, even though, like I said, I guess it depends on how it's cooked too, but I can fucking pig out on shrimp. Goddamn good food. I don't think I've ever had lobster or crab or anything. I'm always like worried I'll fuck up like the like eating of it and like how you're supposed to peel it, because I really don't think of lobster, but I think I am. Like you have to like take out like the fucking poop sack or something before you eat it, and I never feel like I can do that right. I've never ate it as a result of that. Maybe I should just watch a video of somebody like actually eating it to get an idea of what you're supposed to do. Never tried it, but I've always wanted to. I think the closest I've had is like lobster in a sandwich. I mean, naturally, by that point, you'd expect they'd fucking prepare the sandwich right and the lobster would taste fine. Okay, here's another food-related topic. I don't want to get too much into food chat, but I mean, it doesn't really hurt. It's just making conversation like... Let's see, what was I gonna say? Yeah, how many of you guys like sushi? I've tried it a few times. I've never really been able to get into it. I don't know if it's just the places I've eaten it at. Some of the places I like see serving it have like really good sushi. Other places are fucking not that great in my opinion. Let me see. Missed a few messages. So I think I read the thing about you talking about eating cereal late, or people eating cereal late. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. When you have a craving, you just eat whatever. It's baked. Fried. I'm guessing you're talking, I'm not sure what you're talking, like salmon or what. I can't really tell from that one. The taste. Lobster and crab, like I said, I've never had them. I don't know what they're like. I would like to actually eat them at some point. They'd seem like good foods, though. I'm just not great when it comes to preparing everything beforehand when it comes to food sometimes. I get worried I'll fuck up a step of the preparation. I don't know. Might just be me there. I just don't like the potential of screwing something important up. Oh, okay, I was right to fill up here. I think we're either at the last fight or near it. We gotta do the boss rush that literally every Mega Man game has, so gonna have to do this now. Okay, right. What's his weakness again? Gravity? I think I can remember, like, quite a few of these guys. Somebody, like, I remember some time ago, I think it was like a completionist one, like the YouTube thing. Like, I remember somebody made, like, a video about, like, boss rushes in the game and how boss rushes are kind of, like, lazy content. They don't really add anything, like, meaningful to the game. It's literally like the dev putting in like a bit of filler when they can't think of anything better to toss in the game, so they make you refight bosses. How do you guys feel about these when it comes to games? Excuse me, I'm not getting my words out carefully, but like, how do you guys feel about like a boss rush in general? I think they're okay when they're done right. They're not always the best source of gameplay, in my opinion. You know what I mean? The food thing, yeah, part or worse. Yeah, I'm not, like, too bad on making food. I actually enjoy cooking, but I am, like, the type of person where I prefer to not have to cook because I don't want to fucking and clean up the dishes. It's usually a pain in the ass to clean up after I finish it, so I end up not really cooking very often. Don't really prefer to cook very often because of that. I'm familiar with a guy named Mr. Studs. Never heard of him. Sounds interesting, though. I think it was Triad Thunder. Let me see. No, not Triad Thunder. Give me a second or two. I'm trying to figure out what this is, because I don't know if I ever found what his weakness was. Bomb? Did I try that one already? Let's see. That's not it. Let me see what the thing says. I might as well just look. I don't care too much. I just need to know the weakness. Blizzard Buffalo. Parasitic Bomb. Okay, that's what I was using, and it didn't freeze him, so I thought maybe it wasn't working. Okay, let me pull back to the page, or pull back to what I was reading on chat now. Oh, that's how it works. So it fucking stops him in his tracks. Interesting. Okay, the boss rush along with separate game mode. The Kirby boss rushes? Yeah, I'm not completely against them. Wait, what? Oh, he freezes me. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be an insta-kill attack or what. That would have been lame if it was. Forgot how that worked. Annoying, though, getting stuck in ice like this, and I can't move. I'm gonna try to avoid using my sub-tanks if I don't need to, because I'd rather get to the very end and have all of them for the Sigma boss. It'll be a little better if I do that. There we go. Kirby does the boss rushes pretty well, yeah. I like how they handle it, like the fact that it's like a bunch of separate ones, and having a secret boss at the end is always a fun thing to deal with, even if it can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Fucking Kirby and that goddamn set of secret bosses and Star Allies and like that update. That's a classic example of fucking pain in the ass boss fight at the end. I think the one that came before the last boss was the like actual challenging one, though. From what I remember, like the fucking Mage Sister thing was the one that really got fucking ridiculous. Was it not Splasher? What was it again? Triad Thunder, maybe? No, not Triad Thunder. Give me a second. Tornado Fang, what about that? Not that one either. It's probably this one if I had to guess. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Figure out what I need to use against him. I've got to say, like I said, I'm not sure I'm huge on them. I do agree with the idea that they feel like filler, but like, yeah, Kirby's got some good ones. There's some really good, like, boss rushes set up in games. I love how Kirby always gives you a little secret when it comes to the boss rushes. Fucking the Ultra Marks thing when it came to the Superstar Ultra. Let's see. I remember Magalore having a really good boss fight from Return to Dreamland. Let's see, who else is there? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The one of my favorites is from Robobot. I think most people would agree with me on Robobot being really good. I liked how they brought back like a Superstar boss for that. Even though it was also a fucking kind of bullshit boss in a few ways. It wasn't terrible, but it was fucking hard. And then the end phase had like a fucking insta-kill attack right at the very end of the fight, so if you didn't fucking do it perfectly, you gotta restart the goddamn boss rushes because you didn't kill the boss and make sure you were able to survive insta-kill. Right, this guy has, I want to say, Frost, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's Frost Shield. Easy enough to get this one down. By the way, what are you guys like expecting or hoping for out of the next Kirby game? I think HAL Laboratories actually said they're looking to mix things up for the next entry. Like, don't know what that's going to particularly entail, but I hope it's more than just another 2D platformer. Even though I like platformers, I've got a little bit sick of seeing like too many of them at some point. At least for Kirby especially. Hold on a second. Is the hard one for me Superstar Ultra Galactic Knight? Yeah, I'd be anytime soon. I don't blame you for that one. That's a fucking hard boss rush from what I remember. Having to fucking go through and like beat all the Superstar Ultra stuff. It wasn't the hardest in the series, I feel like, but it was definitely fucking hard. Robobots gave me quite a bit of trouble from what I remember. That one was fucking something. Robobot is a fucking fantastic Kirby game, though. I love Robobot. It's probably one of my favorites out of the recent Kirby games. Oh shit, I should have went straight to the thing I was thinking of. Is this Ray Splasher or what? I need to remember this. Not Ray Splasher. Give me a second or two before I say any more. Triad Thunder, maybe. Is that not doing it? No? It's not Acid. Acid's the Tunnel Rhino, isn't it? Tornado Fang. There we go, that's it. I don't think there's any health in the Sigma level. I think this might actually be the last level. I'm not certain, so I don't want to kill off my sub-tanks. This is a bit of a nuisance trying to figure out how to, like, set this up for... Oh, wait, you know, actually, I forgot. I could have fucking cheesed these boss fights. Why did I not remember this? Like, all the Mega Man games have, like, a specific setup where you can kill something, like, relatively easily. And this one, it's the Z-Saber, and I forgot about that. I could have totally fucking pulled that off and used it to kill this thing. There we go, that fucking did the trick. Wasn't Kuroi's fair to breathe and re-heal for each match? And allies. But wait. Too basic, yeah. I couldn't blame you there. It doesn't seem like it's the most amazing Kirby game. I feel like when I bought it, I didn't really have the most amazing time, and the hard mode came, like, a little too late to be actually important or useful, in my opinion. Might just be me there, but that hard mode update being in the game by default would have made it a little bit more fun, to say the least. Okay, I gotta charge. Seriously? He's fucking deflecting my shit? Can I fucking kill him with it or not? Is he gonna keep fucking wasting his goddamn shots on me if I... Oh, of course, he's gonna fucking cock block every fucking time I try to use my attack on him. I'm torn between do I fucking go for healing or not. I guess I can try again if I lose though and do everything again. I don't mind, but it's just annoying. I want to fucking do this one try and now I'm not going to for sure because it's fucking Tiger. Didn't the other Mega Man games and even the X games to an extent like drop health for you, I thought though? Maybe that's only in the classic games. That's weird. I could have sworn the games were like, hey, just like you're struggling with health and you need to beat these bosses here, have a little bit of extra health. I swear I remember that being a thing in most of the Mega Man games. Whatever though, not a big deal, just would be very useful right about now. Favorite Kirby power-up? That's a good one to ask, actually. There's a lot of fun ones. I kind of like, in terms of, like, stupid ones, I like the sleep ones because of, like, how silly it is and how it's fucking Kirby just, like, falling asleep and being completely useless. And then, like, I also love the idea of, like, the microphone where Kirby's his voice is, like, so grating that everybody dies from listening to Kirby's awful singing. Those are some of the better ones. Crash Bomb's good too, because it's like a free kill of like all on-screen enemies. I feel like I like the ones that are like a one-time use a lot more, because a lot of them feel like they have some good personality, but there's some fun ones too that are otherwise not there most of the time. Let's see, what's another big one that I remember liking? Wheel is fucking fantastic, and I like the yo-yo one a lot. Oh, one other one that's really good that I almost forgot. I don't think it's in very many Kirby games. The Smash power-up is fucking awesome. I don't know why. I love the fact you can get like a power-up and basically turn Kirby into his Smash form and use it against enemies. That's a lot of fun. Yo-Yo and Tornado. Those are both really good. Yeah, I like those. Let's see. Oh, Hammer is also one of my favorites. I almost forgot. Hammer is just fucking good for defense. Hammer is like incredibly reliable in literally any situation you could need it. Yeah, the mic is good. I love the mic. It's a dumb, goofy power up that Kirby has. I wish more games did stupid stuff like that. It's just fun to mess around with. You not? Oh great, he's got me fucking grabbed. Let go of me. Oh, you can't be serious. He's gonna fucking grab me before I can use my saber. Let me see. I think this is the one that's weak to thunder. Yeah, that's it. That's thunder. I'm just gonna fucking spam thunder on him instead of fucking and trying to fight him fair. Yeah, you can fuck off, dude. But grab me. Glad I can get rid of the hard ones relatively easy. Fuck. I hope I eventually get around to making the game I want to one day. I think I may have told you guys this already, but like the game concept that I've always wanted to work on, like that I had in mind for a long time that I brought up on stream, like actually is similar to Kirby. Like it's about like a character like these 6 power-ups or so you get, and that you, unlike Kirby, you can use the power-ups like whenever after you unlock them and just access them like over and over again with like no real limitations. An idea I wanted to toy around with. I don't want to say a whole lot because I don't want somebody taking my idea from me, but I also feel like it'll be a fun thing to try working with if I eventually get around to like actually trying to make it. I don't know if I'll ever bother though, because my problem is I end up frustrated every time I try to use a software, even something basic like Game Maker. I'm still pretty ass. Try my best to not fucking die like this. I'd rather not chance it on a fucking shot of my Z-Saber right now. Fuck. Okay, good. We managed to kill fucking Tunnel Rhino before we got it like killed. That's a huge plus, actually. How do I feel about Scott Pilgrim getting a re-release, buying it this holiday? I'm not sure if I'm going to get it or not. I'm happy that it's available again, that people are going to have a chance to play it, because it's a great game, I'm sure. I've never sat down and played it, but I can imagine there's a lot of people happy that they can play a game that was presumably going to be taken down forever, and now there's a chance to actually play it after like all these years. I might have to pick that up at some point. When? I don't know, but I would like to pick it up eventually. Right now my priorities are not on that, though. Which one was it? Fuck, I don't remember. Okay, it seems to be Ray Splasher, if I need to use that. I'm gonna try to keep using my saber, though, on some of these guys, since it's much more convenient. Oh man, that's one thing that sucks about games, and you hear about games that get taken down, like, and they never get, like, returned on storefronts, like, something that's, like, part of a promotion or whatever, like, victim of some stupid decision by a company. Like, I hate seeing games get ripped off the internet. I feel like games should always be playable and preserved, and yet that's not what always happens, obviously. It just sucks. Oh, lovely. He's gonna fucking use that to fucking stop me from fighting back easily. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say fuck my sword then, since he's going invulnerable on me. Oh wait, wrong weapon. Fuck. Did that thing just damage me? Seriously? God, how many games have been killed from companies just fucking and like pulling them either for their servers or like just like stupid careless reasons? That must really suck to see, at least for the developers who actually put work on it and don't want to lose stuff. There's one I remember that I saw like a big documentary on that was really, really neat that Ubisoft made, and it got pulled down from like being online. It was called like, what was it, The Drive or something? It was a driving game. The Cruise, I think, is the name of it. It was some... Oh no, that's not it. I'm getting the name mixed up. I think they make a few different like games like this, so I guess it's easy that I could get them mixed up, but it was called Driver San Francisco. That's it. Yeah, now I remember for certain. That was it. I've heard about that game only recently, but it seems so good, and it's got like a lot of cool stuff in it, and Ubisoft fucking pulled it from their storefronts without any warning, and fucking nobody can play it despite it being super unique now, unless they've already got it. Seeing the death of a game, unless it's like complete fucking garbage, is just tragic, honestly. Should never have to see that happen to a game. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are in an agreement with this and are as passionate about it as I am, but like, yeah, I don't really like when companies forcefully take games off of the stores or whatnot. Swear to God, I do not want to die to this fucking fat-ass catfish out of all the fucking things I could die to. Okay, finally, fucking good God. So Nintendo did when they killed the Wii Shop Contra and Castlevania game. Yeah, I remember that. That's something I'm not happy about. I wonder how much longer it'll be before some of the other stuff gets taken down, since they seem to not care very much. I could see them shutting down the Wii U and 3DS eShops eventually. I just don't honestly know. I mean, maybe they won't. I hope they don't, but they probably will eventually. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised they didn't fucking kill the Wii U eShop already. Like, they killed Miiverse off, like, really quickly, actually. Like, you'd think Wii U would be even faster to get the plug pulled on it than how the Wii did, because the Wii U didn't really sell very well and had some terrible sales. You'd think Nintendo would want to quickly distance themselves from the Wii U, and yet they haven't. That's what's shocking to me the most of all. Like, I'm not that surprised about it, but still. Let's see, Crash Bomb, where is that? Or the P-Bomb, whatever it's called. Yeah, this is it. If I can kill this one without fucking dying, that'd be really handy, just to have my guarantee of making it to Sigma. Not any problem. That's not gonna happen at this rate, is it? I wanted to fucking not heal myself until after I got in that boss fight. Oh my God, why did my dash not activate that time? Fucking lovely. Whatever, we'll do this again. Maybe one day some of those games will get released again. I hope that, like, Konami actually has access to those games, and I don't know if they would put them up even if they did. I remember they did that collection for Contra and Castlevania recently, actually. I wonder if this is gonna span over a lot of games. I'm surprised they only included like a bunch of classic stuff and like not a whole lot else. I guess maybe it's they're saving the bigger things for later. Like Symphony of the Night is like really popular. I've never played it, but I know like about the legacy Symphony of the Night has and how many people love that game. That's something you'd expect to be in a Castlevania collection. That one, let's see. I don't think Rondo of Blood made it in a collection either. I wonder why. I remember Sony made some deal with them like a year or two ago. I wonder if that might have impacted their willingness to release those games again. I really want to get back into Castlevania again really soon. Speaking of that, next month is going to be really fun. Get to play through some Halloween stuff and got some fun horror games that aren't really super spooky that I'm looking forward to playing. It'll be interesting. Also debating like getting Resident Evil 4 because I've never played it, and also on top of that, I've heard like a lot of rumors of an RE4 remake, so I've been thinking about buying RE4 to make sure I could potentially have like a chance to play the original before some remake gets released. I've never really properly played Resident Evil very much. From anybody who's like played it, how is the series? I'm sure it's good. It's got a legacy to it, so I'd imagine that it's got like a pretty good gameplay loop, and it's pretty fun. It seemed like a series that always had like a lot of care put into it. I don't know which ones are the best. I just hear 4 is like really good. I wish those like remakes made it onto Switch though. I was hoping to play like all those on my Switch. Actually, like RE2 remake and RE3 remake, they look fun. Also, if anybody can comment on it, if not, it's not a big deal. How's Resident Evil 7 play? Because I hear about that one quite a bit, and it's different and first person, and it looks interesting in terms of its gameplay. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it looks pretty alright. I haven't thought about picking that up on Steam or something. Maybe one day I will. It seems like a good game, so I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't know how I feel about like the next 2 Resident Evil games being like first person though. I mean, I'm fine with it, but it's just something I find a little odd. I want to pick up RE8 actually. I don't know if it'll be on any other platforms than PS4, I would assume so, but that trailer from that Sony presentation made it look really goddamn fun. That's the big thing PS5 seems to have going for it, even though we don't know any details. There's a lot of cool looking games. Unfortunately, not a lot of them have release dates. But I mean, they all look cool. It's good. Slow. You never finished RE4 because you get stuck. You played it on GameCube. The scariest game in the series? That's interesting to hear. It doesn't exactly come off as like a horror game series, honestly, but yeah, I could maybe see that. Ugh. Okay, wait, what? I thought I had all the bosses taken out. Am I mistaken? The fuck? Why am I still seeing that there unless... Give me a second, what? No, all the things are showing the boss has been destroyed, so... Oh, that is probably why then. Sure, let's do that. Unless this isn't meant to break. Oh, is this how you get your health back as you hit that thing? That's weird. Oh, okay, so it unlocks automatically. A classic, it's first person? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Works well with VR. I guess that makes sense. People want to immerse themselves into the zombie game. You know, I don't know why they got popular. I've got to say, though, the zombie games can be, like, really fun to mess around with. Like, games that just have, like, an emphasis on killing zombies and not doing much else. I guess Left 4 Dead kind of popularized that a little bit. I feel like they get a little bloated sometimes, and there's too many of them, but they're alright games. Right, Dr. Doppler. What the fuck is this guy's weakness again? Been waiting for you, X. I'm Dr. Doppler. Watching your battles lately, or it says, the victories over my men have been most impressive. I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. The chance to join us. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Together we shall build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eye of Sigma, our lord and master. No way, Doc. Your schemes end here and now. Perhaps you are not as smart as I once thought. Prepare to be ripped apart and to be torn again as part of the new body of Sigma. There we go. Finally get into this. And he's part robot, to probably the shock of nobody, considering the fact that, I mean, this whole game has or the series in general, instead of the game, but yeah, the whole series has like an emphasis on, like, a bunch of androids being like survivors after humanity got wiped out. Also, what is this? Oh, shield made out of flames. Interesting. Oh, he's got a regenerating shield. Lovely. That's gonna be fun to deal with. I'd forgotten how this fight goes. Okay, so what, am I supposed to damage him while it's down or something? How the fuck are you meant to even fight him? He fucking recharges his shit so quickly. Okay, good, that's how you get it. You just gotta be fucking persistent and really quick with him. Why did what the hell, a saber didn't work that time? That's weird. Fuck. At least it's easier to use than, like, the things from the previous Mega Man X games, the fucking Hadouken and Shoryuken from Street Fighter. Let me see. 5 and 6 took a whole other direction. Better than 4, but 6 is crap. Fucking City. Yeah, I hear about Resident Evil 6 being garbage. Interesting series, and I'd like to get into it and maybe play the good games in it especially. You're a strong X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma. Doppler, can you talk? Sigma's true form is that of a computer virus. Corrupted by him and create a horrific new body for him. Where's the body now? This is the underground hangar of this lab. Don't think Sigma has occupied it yet. Don't worry about me. Destroy the body before it's too late. Time is running out. Thanks, Doc. So he's being possessed? I mean, that kind of feels like a cop-out instead of him just being completely evil. Let me see. He's by far messing around with Dead Rising and Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I hear about Dead Rising is good. It's got like that goofy feel to it, and you're fucking allowed to do whatever the hell you want to, and roaming around a mall, like, fucking about. It's a pretty novel idea, and a pretty good one at that. They managed to make it look really interesting. I've never played it, so I don't really know much about it. I only, like, know what I've seen of it before, like, on Steam and stuff. Or not on Steam, but on, like, Xbox. I'm not actually sure if it's on Steam, like, available on PC. I'd probably buy it if it is, though, because I definitely have interest in checking it out, so yeah, I'd be down to play that. Maybe on stream at one point. Left 4 Dead's just good, mindless fun to mess around with. Genuinely a great series. Wonder how long it's gonna be for that, like, update to come out. I have interest in checking it out. If it's in Halloween, I might actually play that new update, the Last Stand thing that's going on, since it looks fairly interesting. There was like a teaser posted for it, like, not that long ago, so I'm keeping an eye out for it just in case. I hope it'll be good. Left 4 Dead's a good game and had some pretty good updates. And I hear about, like, I heard about, like, different things like, say, was it Left 4 Dead 3 rumors for a long time now. Maybe again, X. Easy to corrupt that fool Doppler. And I would have succeeded if you hadn't interfered. We're always destined to meet, aren't we, X? Let the eternal struggle begin. Yeah, whatever. Might as well start charging. I'm not sure if I can fucking hit him with my saber yet, or if that's only in the second phase of his fight. What? Why does my charge not go all the way up? Oh, I've got the wrong weapon out, no wonder. It's kind of crazy to think, like, out of all this time, it's been like... Actually, I'm not even sure. It's been like a good, say, at least, like, I imagine, like, 8 years, maybe more, since, like, Left 4 Dead 2. Probably over 10, actually, because if I think about it, I think it was, like, 2009 or something, wasn't it? Yeah, that was nice, having, like, the maps added to the second game. I'm not sure which one I prefer more. They're both good. Left 4 Dead 2 is fairer, or see, Left 4 Dead 1 is fairer in its difficulty, I feel like, though Left 4 Dead 1 kind of gives you a lot of chances to knock the zombies back and fight back, and you can shove easier. Left 4 Dead 2, that's not a thing as much, and also, they fucking murder you in seconds if you play on Expert, which is annoying, considering it's balanced well in first game, not the second, though, in my opinion. Whatever, it's just a small complaint. I don't typically play Expert in Left 4 Dead because normal's usually good enough, honestly. I was gonna say, I just want to get through the fucking part here, god damn it. Did I miss any dialogue while I was reading here? I think it's just the fact that I'm pretty sure I've actually read it all, just checking. I wonder, like, what else Valve have been working on. They haven't, like, gave us any updates on their projects in some time. I mean, we know about Half-Life Alyx, but that's, like, the biggest thing we've heard about from them, excuse me. What the hell's the weakness of this form? That shield's not gonna really give me much chance to fucking attack him here. Let's see. I don't see... Fuck, what's the weakness? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, spinning blades. Okay, I just need to know what I could use against him. That's one ones that are more scary, I feel like. Yeah, 2 had like a good variety from what I remember, but 1 had some genuine good zombie maps, especially the first map you go on, like I love No Mercy. It's just a good fucking map. Really good starting campaign. The ending campaign wasn't bad either from what I remember, even like before the DLC became a thing. Even then, like, the DLC was pretty well done. It might have been perfect though, but the Sacrifice and, let's see, yeah, the Sacrifice is one of my likes. The Passing is good too. Those are both fun DLCs. There's another one I think that's, and I'm probably forgetting about, or was it the Sacrifice and the Passing? I forget. I think both of the ones I'm thinking of happened, like, in Left 4 Dead 1. With, like, the same survivors from that game, I mean. Too bad Bill's death in that game was, like, really depressing, though. That was, like, one downside to that. Bill's a really well-written character. That's one thing Valve is good at. They can write fucking awesome characters. Also, Valve was so fucking good at what they did in, like, their like, way they created games, and also, like, their dedication to their craft, like, so much better than some devs, just because they fucking took time to do shit like hand animate their, like, cutscenes in games, if you can even call them that. Like, all the animations in the games were done by hand, and it was, like, very, very impressively set up, which I don't feel like you see that out of a lot of companies anymore. It's so, mostly just, like, motion capped, which is not that surprising, considering it's probably cheaper, but I really, really like how they actually animate their stuff. Hope we get more Half-Life soon. I love myself some Half-Life. It's a good series, and I would be very pleased to see if we get Half-Life 3 soon. Obviously, I haven't played Alyx because I don't have any VR to use on it, so I can't really play it properly. I'd like to buy it. If I wasn't looking into paying for a dog in the next couple of months, that'd be what I'd be saving up money for instead. Would probably be a Valve Index. And yeah, the Carnival is fucking great. I almost forgot about that from Left 4 Dead 2. Fantastic map. Just a lot of fun. Is this the final form, or was there another one? I can't remember. Right. I think this is the one that's like the hard fight. Yeah, this is the one where you have to fucking use the Buster to get things won. I didn't read that, my bad. Whatever. Feel the power of the ultimate battle body. Okay, I missed the line of his text. Whatever, though. Don't really care. Yeah, both casts are good. I'm not really big on Rochelle as a character, but I like most of the characters pretty well. And also, like, they both have, like, good characters and funny characters, too. Like, one of my favorites be... Okay, I have to hit the fucking head. Isn't that it? I think I have to fucking be accurate on every fucking shot I make. Lovely. So this is gonna take a few tries to get this, because I have to fucking aim my shots and hit him just right. We're gonna be sitting on the stupid Sigma fight for a little bit before we can win. Great. I remember this boss fight being a fucking pain in the ass, so I'm not surprised. This is one of the ones that I really don't like. Of course, I had to fucking heal myself because I didn't have a lot of options. I don't know if 2 sub-tanks is a good amount to work with either. Wow, these enemies are making this a pain in the ass to refill my stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Like, every time I try, I get fucking hit by something. At least I can't turn around on me, so I might be able to farm their health this way. Let's see. Oh my god, game! Enough! Okay, yeah, I'm looking at this and I don't think I'm gonna be able to fucking find the preferable way unless I really look carefully. They are annoying when they fucking set up this goddamn system like, oh, you want health? Nah, you gotta fucking put up with like a fucking billion enemies first. They're all gonna shoot you, so if you try to grab it, you gotta fucking wait around. I'm so glad older games, like, method of development changed a lot. I am not a fan of them sitting here farming up health like this. By the way, here's another topic I wanted to talk about, not completely related to games. I might go back to that in a second, but I was going to talk about something else that had been on my mind. How do you guys feel about, like, those websites where you download stuff, like, you don't know what I'm talking about, like, specifically websites that focused on file hosting, like, there's a whole slew of them, and, like, I hate how there's so many sites where they set it up where, like, oh, you want to download? Here, use this premium download to get it really fast, and there's a slow option which works well, but if you like download like more than 1 or 2 files, they fucking block you off from downloading anything for like the next couple of hours. It is fucking annoying as fuck to deal with, and it feels like they just use it as a predatory way to like try and sucker money out of people. And because there's like a billion different sites, there's no reason to pay for premium on like any of them, because if you paid for one, you'd probably find stuff you need on one site, and then there's other sites where they're pulling the same goddamn bullshit and you can't get the files you want. I fucking hate that shit. I wish there was an alternative and easy way to fucking deal with that kind of bullshit. Like a small rant I wanted to talk about. Fucking hate those websites, the passion. Oh, you downloaded 2 files in the past 3 hours? Well, now you can't download literally anything until the next day's over. But those sites can go fuck themselves. Right, let's go back to talking about other stuff now. Right, what are some... How about games? I wanted to talk about this type of topic for a little bit. What are some weird games you guys have played and remember really well, or just stuff you've seen, thought looks really cool? Speaking on the same exact matter, one thing I remember liking a lot, just from the look of it, I haven't played it. AVGN did an episode on this. Seaman, or I think it's how it's called, Seaman, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it. I know somebody's gonna take that out of context, the way it was said, but yeah, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. The game where you raise those little fish-like creatures to human faces, and you have them ask you questions and stuff. That's one I found really goddamn neat. I want to stream that at some point when I'm not completely filled up with games. Just spend a day like doing that and talking to these things and try seeing how that goes. It's incredibly well done too, considering how well it responds to your question. I don't know if it's like an AI or what. I'm assuming it's like some type of AI, and it never fails to amaze me how well written it is, though. Like, they respond as if they're actually human and like give interesting advice to you. I think the creator of the series actually expressed, like, interest in doing a new game in that series at some point, so if they did, like, a third one that's, like, more modern, I'd love to see what exactly they have in it and, like, what exactly they're bringing up and talking about they do. Like, there's a lot of fun conversations awaiting there. I think the only thing I'd be worried about that the game would be probably get way too into politics. I feel like the game is not the kind of game where it would avoid asking those kind of questions because it probes you and tries to learn about your personality. Yeah, let me get through this fucking fight without having to waste too much time. At least if I die, I've got an easy source of, like, health that I can go farm now. This is an annoying fight. Fucking first and second phase are fucking miserable, and I know there's like a third bit, I think, but it's not the same as this. Where it's like fighting, I'm pretty sure you're running in the last phase. Ugh. While we're on this sub and talking about bosses and final bosses and whatnot, like, what are your guys' least favorite bosses or final bosses you remember in video games? Something you fought and you absolutely hate to fight. I feel like in this game, Sigma is like a fucking pain in the ass, and like in most of the Mega Man games, he's a fucking miserable boss to deal with. Just not very fun. It's weird, I don't mind a lot of the Mega Man final bosses, a lot of them are pretty good. Dr. Wily is usually pretty interestingly fleshed out whenever he shows up in Mega Man games, and fun to fight, despite the fact he's always like the same boss, just a different type of thing he's using to fight you, making the fight different every time. I think the only time I can remember not liking one too much was in fucking Mega Man 7. That Wily from Mega Man 7 was a pain in the ass to fucking deal with, honestly. So, chat's still good. I have not seen any messages in quite a bit. Just need to check and make sure we're still good. Okay, I think we're clear. Just making sure I can actually see messages and that everything's gonna work when I try to send messages either, too. Oh, man. I could talk about games, like, all day. There's some good stuff. If it's really a problem, me thinking of, like, meaningful topics to bring up. Or on the topic of, like, games and also, like, obscure games and sequels and shit, like... Hey, I'm curious, do many people here know about this already? Like, there's actually, like, a sequel to Mario Paint that's out there, like a game called Mario Artist. It was Japan only, and I think it's for the Nintendo 64 disc drive. Really fun, really neat little title to mess around that had, like, a bunch of tools and expanded the Mario Paint concept, like, significantly more than what was in, like, the original, and I liked that a lot. Mario Paint is good, and in my opinion, it's very, very fantastic game that I grew up with. Even just being like a little game where you can mess around and just draw your own shit and goofing off with, like, yeah, Mario Paint's good. You're leaving? Alright, I mean, that sucks that you can't hang around until I finish the game and stop stream, but I understand. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out, Wayne. I won't be online much longer, actually, so I can tell right now that I'll be done with the game soon. Just as soon as we get a good attempt where we can actually fucking beat the final boss fight, that's all I actually need. Let me see, I think I can probably do this to protect myself, maybe. Yeah, that works. That'll probably keep me safe from danger. Yeah, that's good. Just making sure it's strong enough. Alright, have a good night then. It's actually, what time is it? 5:50, nearly 6 o'clock, checking. Yeah, it's been a while, so I don't blame you. It's turning 7. It's not like it's really late, but I get what you mean. I don't like to stay online and watch stuff too long sometimes. Especially when you have stuff to tend to. Life can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Like yesterday, I had to go grocery shopping. That was kind of, ugh. It's not fun going out after I had to do my Xenoblade stream. I never really enjoy it, and it feels like Walmart's always fucking crowded. Ugh, fuck. By the way, what are your guys' favorite and least favorite places to go shopping at, since the other topic I figured would be good discussion point? I don't really know if I like Walmart a lot. I think they're okay. They're like the place that's closest to me, and I go there for convenience sake. But I don't really love shopping there. Kroger's is like, we have a Kroger in my area. It's not too bad. Like, there's some good food there. I used to work there, I mentioned. That's a place where I sometimes go shopping, but not, like, super often. We was close and early died, I think. Okay, good. We got by the first phase, not losing too much health. Now it's just a matter of fucking not losing very much in the second phase, which is a tall order, to say the least, not fucking dying in this part. There are about a lot of stores that I don't bother to go to. Aldi's, which I have never felt the urge to go to, because, let's see what this says. Well done, X. Far stronger than my previous forms. Be able to power the ultimate battle body. Okay, that was what it was. I missed on one dialogue line. Like, Aldi's, I've never been there, because they charge you to, like, even get a buggy, and I don't really know if I care to go shopping at a new place right now anyway. Oh, fucking great. It's gonna be a fucking pain, isn't it? I'm getting my ass kicked, and I'm trying my best to not fucking die here. Hi there, welcome to the stream. Thank you for that. I appreciate the well wishes here. I'm trying my best to beat this boss, and I'm not getting very good. I can't get the freaking line up with the saber. I'm trying. I'm not gonna be able to talk a lot, am I, during this part? If I do, I'm gonna fucking mess everything up. Oh great, he's got me. I remember this being a very, very unfun boss fight. We're gonna have a lot of time wasted doing this, aren't we? Have to be persistent and super careful how you approach Sigma, otherwise you can't fucking angle it. I'm not even sure how the best way to actually get him with the saber is. He makes his angling awfully obtuse, and you have to jump in the air to reach him. That's annoying. It's like they took a look at the other final bosses and were like, oh, how can we make this significantly more unfun to fight? I mean, he was easy in X2, but that doesn't really say much. Ugh. Okay, give me a little bit. This is going to take a bit to, like, farm my health back out to where I can actually work with this. It'd be nice if after I killed the first phase, I could at least fight the second phase instead of doing it all over, because, I mean, at least some mercy here would be welcome, but nope. Oh my god, I'm bad about rushing too far. Is there a better strat for the first phase? I was using the race, or what was it called? The fucking, yeah, the spinning blade, because it seems like it hits him the easiest, but I'm not sure if I'm handling that easiest. I feel like having all of my sub-tanks would really help me a lot. Gosh. Leave it to a Mega Man game to never take off the kitty gloves and always beat you senseless for screwing up. I'm not getting anywhere like this, I can already tell. I'm trying to fucking get somewhere and actually kill these guys, but it's not working. I might as well just try to get out of the level and go refill. Let's see, I'm thinking right now on topics. Like what I want to talk about. I guess I got one thing I can bring up. It's gonna be like in regard to that new Call of Duty game. Anybody gonna be picking that up? I've never played the series, I've thought about it. I think they're calling it Call of Duty Cold War or something. It's stupid considering I'm pretty sure Cold War is actually like a term for a war without like actually any fighting, and it's like, well, congratulations, you made a really dumb naming choice. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, just stupid to read it. It's not like it's a big deal. You can tell like Activision is eager to milk the Call of Duty franchise, but they're running out of material. I've never been a big fan of it. Everybody talks about it. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but I don't really feel like what I played of it was ever that engaging. Oh my god, we're gonna be stuck on Kaiser Sigma for like a good 20 minutes, I bet. I need to fucking get on the next. We're gonna get on and finish this soon. Hate this. Speaking of Call of Duty, what are some good first-person shooters you guys have played? They're not like the norm. It's like whatever. I figured I'd talk about something like that for a little while. Half-Life is good. I like Half-Life a lot. There's Portal, which isn't really an FPS, I guess. There's also Left 4 Dead. There's so many good ones. As it depends on who's making it. No, there's so many good games out there, actually. Like, I feel like no matter what, I'll only ever scratch like a surface of like all the cool shit that's out there. Yeah, just end me now. I don't want to fucking waste too much time. I want to get through this. Also, I cannot even imagine doing this stuff that Saber. I got this Sigma fight is so difficult. It's not even fun. It might just be me. And I'm alone on this, but I feel like a bad final boss fight can really fucking kill the pacing of a game. I'm just saying that right now. It's awful when you get to like the final boss in a game and the final boss fight is like total trash, even though the game is mostly good otherwise. I feel like I've seen that quite a few times. This game doesn't really have it like that, I'd say, though, because I feel like this whole game is hard and not the most fun to play, so criticizing just one boss doesn't make a lot of sense, and I have more problems with the game as a whole than I do a single boss. Alright, there we go. This is very good as a weapon, actually. Fucking go after your enemies and have like a giant ice shield. Oh, lovely. Whatever. That's weird. It didn't stay. I don't mind, just still. Getting our health back, at least. Today has not been the smoothest. It could have been worse, but it could have been better, like... It took a lot of time getting anywhere in the game. On. What the? That's weird. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't do it. Maybe it's because I'm near a ladder. Okay, brakes on ladders. Okay, that makes some sense, I guess. It's really weird. Hey, C's, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Came in a little late, but it's not a big deal. The final boss of this game is fucking crazy, and right now I'm trying to get health to go back and fight it again because it's hard as hell. How are we doing on sub-tanks? Missed out on a lot of good conversation, but that's okay. We talked about a lot. Talked about, like, games and game developers and some stuff about, like, games, like, different game series and stuff. You know, when I started this, I was thinking today I'd probably be done in like an hour or two at most. Here we are, like, nearly 3 hours, and we're like at least 2.5 hours. Yeah, about 2.5 after like a minute more, and still not done yet. It does not feel the greatest having to struggle with this game as much as I have. I haven't played Minecraft in a while, you reminded me. I might actually have to turn that on again at some point. I'd like to do it on stream like this year, but I don't think I'm gonna have any time for it with all the other games. Also, hope you guys are into something, or you guys are interested, because tomorrow I'm gonna have like a really big surprise I want to do for streaming. Actually, I wanted to play this Mario ROM hack that I've been looking into for Mario 64 for a little bit. It's called Super Mario Star Road. I've been like waiting for just a perfect opportunity to finally stream it, and I think my time for playing it should be now. That way we can use it as like an anniversary celebration. Seems like it'd be a fun ROM hack to do. Just play through it and try to hopefully finish before the All-Stars pack comes out, but I'm not expecting we will. Crazy to think it's only been a week, actually. Like, out of all the things on the Direct from last week, or maybe a little before that, but like, it's crazy to think that the game got announced in like a release date literally like less than 3 weeks, but just like barely over 2 weeks after they got revealed. I guess their plan was to reveal them a long time ago. Tomorrow you're in food heaven? That sounds pretty good. I don't actually know exactly what you're talking about. If you're going out to eat or something, that sounds like that'd be good. I haven't been going out to eat anything special or fancy for quite some time. I enjoyed getting to get some good dine-in stuff, and there's some good stuff I like. One place I like a lot is like a restaurant where I think it's like mostly some cat food and catfish, yeah, catfish and like seafood to an extent, and like some other things. Just this little diner with a buffet, and it is some of the best stuff I've had. It's so good. It's called like Winston Food Mill or something. It's really good. Me and my parents used to go there all the time, and I haven't been there in a while, but I love visiting there because they have the greatest cat food. It's like actually spiced and tastes super good. They have like so many things to pick from, being catfish. They have corn corn. I think they have, what else? They have corn. They have catfish. Like I said, they have, I don't remember actually exactly what it was. They have ice cream for one. They've got like tons of good food. That sounds like that'd be fun. Hope you enjoy it. I'm not gonna be getting out to go eat anywhere for a while, unfortunately. Right, let me get by the dialogue. Try this again. This fucking second form can go suck a dick because it sucks at how hard it is to fight. You have to literally angle your stuff perfectly, and now I'm kind of worried whether or not I'm gonna have enough health to take a hit, but I'm gonna try and tank one before I go and heal. Great. Oh, fuck. I'm so dead. Actually, I didn't even notice I didn't use my second sub-tank yet. That's good. Not perfect. It sucks that I had to utilize it in the first place, but oh well. How do I reach him? Give me a second. I'm gonna have to fucking watch a video of this, even though I don't want to like, get a better visualization of where I'm fucking up at. This boss fight is miserable if it's not, like, obvious. I have to fucking use my X-Buster and get my Z-Saber that I just acquired from Zero recently to finish him. Like, I have to kill him with the sword to make my damage good. Let me watch a video and see if I can do this better. I'm watching somebody fight him right now to see, like, the best strategy. I'm gonna have to practice the saber, I guess. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Gotta love when games put up bullshit boss fights like this. It's not like it's terrible, but it's not very good either. Like, you have to fucking literally get your timing fucking perfect in order to make sure you don't get killed here. Yeah, I need to practice the saber timing. That's probably why. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing wrong now, maybe. not certain. Oh wait, am I doing the whole time? Instead of like doing the way I'm doing, I should be shooting out my beam and then hitting with the saber. It's not working perfectly because you can see I'm getting damaged here, but still. I'm gonna make a regrettable decision here and fucking heal because I want to win this, but I'm not likely gonna beat him this attempt. This fight fucking sucks. Oh my god, you're saying this right? Like every time I get close to him, fucking get hit by something. You get one shot at him without being hit by him. Okay, we're getting somewhere finally, but I'm not likely not gonna make it, excuse me. This is why I don't play hard games very often. Just to fucking struggle. I'm curious here, just to make some casual conversation. What are your guys, like the hardest boss fights you guys have fought in games, if I haven't already asked it? I know the Ollie fight in Paper Mario was like really bad. I think you mentioned that one. Oh, you mentioned, I think, Leon, yeah. Another stream. What, Lego Jurassic Park for Xbox One? That's pretty nice. I've never really played too many of the Lego games. I think I played like some of them. My jam back in the day was the Lego Star Wars stuff. Like, that was good. I remember back in the day when I played, like, I don't know if it was based on episodes 1 through 3 or, like, based on episodes 4 through 6, but it was pretty fun. I remember goofing around with it a lot. Lego games or something. Some of them are really good. You guys ever played the, like, OG Lego games, like the Lego Island series? Those are some fucking fantastic games, in my opinion. I love me some of the Lego Island stuff. Just really, really good, really, really goofy games. Some really stupid writing. I enjoy those so much, and I probably wouldn't enjoy them as much now if I had played them, but I bet they'd still be worth it for a good laugh, actually. Fucking fantastic games, and there's 2 of them, and they're both great. Also, Lego Racers on the N64. I know you like car games, so you might actually like that one. See, it's like an old kart game if you haven't heard of it, and it's on N64. Lego Worlds is fun. It looks alright. I've never played it. It seems like it's kind of like Minecraft of Legos, but I also don't know any, like, very much detail about it, so yeah. God, Lego Racers, I wasted so many hours trying to play it and, like, get, like, first in all the cups and make it through the end. It was a challenging and hard game, but also a fun game. I think you could, like, even build your own car, and you could pick from, like, a bunch of different characters. There were all these different power-ups, too, and, like, I think most of these characters were, like, voice-acted. It was probably one of the most fun, like, third-party games on the N64. Legit had a blast playing it. It was so good. That might actually be something to consider for net play when we do those streams of Parsec. I've been not doing them as much lately because I haven't had much free time as I'd like for it, but we'll do some more Parsec in the future. Just don't know when yet. Still need to. I want to do another, like, a Smash session for the next one, I think. I've been, like, thinking how I want to handle that. Hope you guys have, like, enjoyed those streams where I've been doing Parsec multiplayer. Those are fun when people are able to join in. Unfortunately, I've only had, like, one where I was able to join in so far, but I hope it's better in, like, the next few sessions. God, like, the creators of Discord are fucking geniuses for making that into a thing. Like, any game you can play locally, you can play over Parsec with your friends. I'm surprised somebody didn't make an app like that before. I mean, I guess there's some stuff. I think LogMe and Hitachi has, like, a similar, or, like, used to this. Trying to get a mending book in Minecraft. Yeah, I remember I've always played on hardcore because I wanted to try and beat the game like that, and I never really got very far and stopped playing as a result. Not like it's bad, in fact it's pretty good. I'm just terrible. I make stupid decisions and have problems like falling in lava when I shouldn't because I'm bad about my gameplay. I think like I've learned a few things, like if I play, I want to try and see if I can get like a start up with like a excuse me, try to talk good and I can't really mute easy like that. It just came out of nowhere. Lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna say I wanted to try and get like a thing for like, what was it, the enchantment for your pickaxe. I think it's the one with like fortune or whatever, and like use that to get like a bunch of different diamonds out of one diamond block. Playing with friends. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it. It's a fun game, honestly. Enjoying Minecraft. I don't really play it as much as I'd like, but I mean, not really a big deal. It's a good time to mess around with. I'd play it more single player than I do multiplayer, though. I don't have a lot of people that I play games with anymore, unfortunately. Use any mods? I don't use any personally, but I know modded Minecraft is something a lot of people have where they use whatever mod to like enhance the experience. I've been like wanting to do like fully completing the vanilla game and then doing mods after, but I've never really managed to beat it, like I said. Yeah, Fortune's one I was thinking I mentioned, the diamond pickaxe enchantments. There's so many like different things you can do in Minecraft. It's like, I know it gets a lot of flack, it's popular, but like I enjoy the game quite a bit. I will admit sometimes I even gave it a little bit of shit despite it being a good game because so many people brought it up on the stream for like, oh, play Minecraft, and it's like, I don't really care to switch my games just because people beg me to play a certain other game. Okay, let's go back over to the Sigma level. I think I can get most of my stuff on Sigma's level this time. Excuse me, my throat, ugh. Ugh. I need to play it more, though. I genuinely would like to play Minecraft more often. It's a fun experience. Just a pretty good game overall. Also, maybe play... I consider Minecraft Dungeons if it wasn't for the fact that it was also, like, not a lot there. I think it's, like, mostly randomly generated or something, so... Don't know how great the gameplay is, the being short. It's neat, though. For a Diablo clone, it seems like a pretty good game. I never actually played Diablo. I don't play MMOs, like, ever. I know Blizzard did, like, a lot of MMO games. Do you guys ever play any MMOs, actually? I'm just curious to hear. I'm not big on them. I feel like I would rather just not bother with them. They're a neat little niche and a good game thing for people to play. I guess niche may not be the right word, but yeah, they're not really my particular type of game, and I don't really like playing them, especially if it includes like a monthly payment, so yeah. They can be alright, though. They can be pretty good. I played, like, one back in the day. I didn't really get into it very much. Called, like, City of Heroes. Also, Realm of the Mad God was fun. Not really? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't feel like MMOs are that big now. I mean, World of Warcraft has, like, a lot of attention, and part of that's from World of Warcraft Classic, and personally, I'm not really interested in that. I don't really see the appeal of going back into like classic World of Warcraft. I didn't even like World of Warcraft that much from the look of things. I don't know if I ever actually played it though, so not really too fair to judge it without actually giving it a chance, I guess. Also, I brought up Blizzard and MMOs. It's still weird to think to me, like, 'cause I don't even like make the correlation very often, but like, it doesn't feel normal, like, thinking that Blizzard bought out Activision. Activision was like a big company, and it feels like Activision would have still been around, and then Blizzard bought them out. I guess they were having financial troubles. I don't know how that story goes. I gotta say, I've never really been too big on their games while I bring this up. Not necessarily Blizzard, but I've never really had that much of a soft spot for Blizzard either. I mean, I played Overwatch for a while and I liked it. Unfortunately, some of my friends were a bit toxic about the game at the time that it came out, even though I enjoyed playing it, so I ended up, like, distancing myself from it because of people who were, like, continually bashing on it when I wanted to play it, and it's like, I give up, I'm not gonna bother playing it because there's too many people getting upset over literally nothing. I know I shouldn't have cared, but it wasn't something I wanted to deal with. I'm gonna say, like I was saying, yeah, Activision's not done a lot that I've been interested in, but those Spyro collections and the Crash collection, like, those two are, like, really good. Also, Crash 4 looks fucking awesome. I can't wait until I finally get a good chance to play it. If I get PS5, I'm gonna play it on that, probably. I'm sure there'll be, like, a version-specific PlayStation 5 version, though. Okay, here's a question for you guys, something I find to be a worthwhile topic for discussing. Do you guys think this year is, like, better off since it didn't have an E3, or is worse off? I hear a lot of different opinions on this. I think E3 is better and more exciting in my opinion. Also, like, there was a lot more hype going around in E3 if you ask me. Like, there was still some good stuff that happened, but I feel like we would have had more to be excited for from E3. I don't know, it's just nice seeing all these games and, like, a big conference where we can watch them rather than just watching them from some dev's, like, presentation where they don't really do much besides talk about their games and toot their own horns and not really show as much as they would otherwise. Also, shit, I have to do the fucking charging up my shot now. Lovely. Oh my god, that doesn't have to fucking knock out, like, nearly all of my health. I was at like at least another 2 or 3 hits and I fucking took that hit. God damn. I don't know if I have enough for a shot with this or if I need to do my my Z-Saber right now. I think that was a Z-Saber that I missed. Great. Fucking lovely. This fight is so fucking ass. I'm gonna shut up for right now. I cannot focus well over, like, this boss fight. It's just fucking hard. Oh my god, I've already wasted 2 and I've got not even a single scratch. I need 3 swipes to kill him. Right? I didn't fucking take my entire shot. God damn it. It did. I can't get any hits on him! This is going fucking shitty, jeez. This final boss fight is just really unfun. I can't say anything right now, I'm sorry. I want to talk, I just don't want to fucking mess up again. Okay, I guess if I do that, maybe jump up and hit him in the air. I don't know if that'll work or not. Worth a try. Oh, come on! I would have been fine with just hitting him without fucking, like, getting hit and just, like, actually getting a bit of damage and then running away. I'm gonna have to mess around with my strategy, I guess. You know what the worst part of this is? My sub-tanks fucking are empty now, and I have to sit here and, like, refill them every time this happens, and also, I don't have the weapon energy anymore, so if I die while I'm fighting, my whole attempt goes fucking straight out the window. This is such a bad final boss design, it's so fucking poorly thought out. I hate it. Ugh. Anyway, whatever. Let's just focus. Also, shit, I need my ceiling fan on. Okay, there we go. I had something I wanted to talk about that I forgot about. Shit. I wish I could remember what it was that I... Oh, yeah. I think it was relating to, like, topic of, like, weirder games. I'd mentioned this earlier. I feel like this is just, like, a good point for, like, discussing a little bit, though. Like, how many of you guys have heard of that game for... I think it was the Dreamcast. It's called Seaman. You talk to, like, these little fish-like guys, and you basically... it's like you're talking to an AI almost. The thing, like, learns from you speaking to it and, like, actually has conversation with you. It's weird. They have, like, human faces and they grow as you keep talking to them. It's one of the strangest concepts I've ever seen. I saw it first in Angry Video Game Nerd. Any of you guys heard of that or actually, like, played it? I doubt anybody here's played it, but I mean, it's available to emulate if you want to try it. I don't know if it's actually that great. I've been wanting to try that for a while. Never heard of it. It's not the most well-known game. It's an interesting little game. It's almost just like some experiment that Sega probably did with, like, trying to see, like, the general reception to this and see how people would perceive a game where you're getting questions asked about your personal life and stuff and discussing, like, philosophies and stuff with these creatures. It's really weird. The game has, like, an emphasis where you're, like, growing these guys, like, one day at a time and, like, in real time and feeding them and whatnot, like, get them to get bigger and bigger, and you have to do that to make sure they stay alive. It's a weird game project, but, game idea, but I really like it, honestly. I want to stream that one day. I'd like to do a lot of neat stuff like that. I wish I could see more cool games, like, differing ideas like that. Okay, here's another question that relates to this. Sorry if actually that Seaman topic may have not been expansive as I was hoping it to, but whatever. To say, like, what are the weirdest games you've seen, like, anything for, like, weirdest game ideas, weirdest things that developers have made? WarioWare's up there as a weird one. I wouldn't say it's weirdest. It's interesting, though, the whole micro game thing and having you play really short mini games to like play through and try to get progress in the game, just have fun goofing around with short little mini games. It's a novel idea. I feel like it's a good game series. Not sure. I'm not sure many you've looked at. There's a lot of neat ones out there. Actually, one thing I saw that was really weird, I don't know when this was released, it was a long time ago though, like, some game I saw on, like, a stream I was watching, fucking, I don't remember the name, but it was about a Yeti though, and you fucking literally walked around a city playing as a Yeti and, like, doing shit, like you had, like, a job as, like, a fucking, what's that word, a table buffer, whatever they're called, like the guys who clean up the tables at restaurants, those kind of guys. It is so weird. It kind of reminded me of, like, a 2D version of, like, GTA, except you're playing as a fucking Yeti. The idea behind it is fucking bizarre as fuck, to say the absolute least. At the same time, I kind of like when devs do this stuff. Like, I like seeing creativity flourish in games and see, like, what all cool ideas people come up with when they, like, sit down and, like, really brainstorm. Not something you get to see super often, I feel like. It's always nice to see, though. Oh my god, I need to time that better and not fucking miss my shot, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to get very far with this. Always end up getting hit. You want to see some really dumb shit, actually, like, for fun and weird dumb stuff, like one game I remember, or what game, but, like, one series stuff you can find on a website. I should have said just, like, one website, but yeah, it would be, like, go to itch.io. There's a lot of, like, games people make and upload there. That's a good source for finding all sorts of shit, and I like checking out, like, what kind of crazy shit people put up on there. I've never really played much of that, but I have like watched like a lot of streams of people doing these games off of that site, and there's some interesting ones to say the least. You get anything from really crazy and weird and stupid stuff to like imaginative and like really interesting and fleshed out concepts where like somebody really talented like pull away probably a few hours like going on this and like make this game and upload it here. I think a lot of the projects on there are made on Unity. Whoops, I was meaning to go back to the fucking level and get more health before I went in here instead of charging in. Whatever, I'll just try to farm what I can over on this level then. Alright, here's a question. If you guys may not even know, might not be able to answer that. And if you can't, it's okay. It's not a big deal. What are your guys' like favorite or least favorite game engines? I don't know if everybody here like knows a lot of specifics about game engines or like game development in the first place, though. I gotta say, Unity's a weird one. It's both really cool to look at and also really lame at the same time. Like a lot of Unity projects end up being boring and crappy and have like no real thought put into them. Somebody rushing out to make a game they want to make without actually considering the quality of it. Let's see, I wonder what I'm trying to think what the most flexible game design engine out there is. Unity's definitely a big one. Source Engine's not bad either. I mean, I don't know if it counts as a game engine or not. The Game Maker Studio thing is also like a really big tool for creating games, because easy way to make indie games. I'm not really type who's able to ever use it efficiently though, and I try. Can't really do anything right. I'm so bad when it comes to even trying to make anything in an engine. I can't make a game because I struggle with like actually keeping my patience there to finish what I'm doing. Don't care about game engines? That's fair. I mean, sometimes it's good to like keep those in mind just for like how well a game runs, but I don't really blame you. I wonder how many, like what Nintendo does for their stuff. I'm guessing they have like an in-house engine they use to make like most of their game idea, or their game designs, excuse me. Seems like that'd be the most logical assumption, is they have been using something they developed specifically for making all their games. It must be really transformative then. Please tell me I've nearly got my sub-tank filled up, because I do not want to fucking redo this. Of course I don't. Okay, let's try doing Spinning Blade, maybe, and see if we can... Oh, it's not Spinning Blade. Spinning Blade's needed for the boss fight. Shit. That could be a lot better. Not terrible, but it's not great either. God damn it. Oh well. Whatever. I've had a lot of stuff I've been wanting to talk about, like, here's something. I didn't see anybody discuss this earlier when I brought it up. So, what are your guys' favorite characters from, like, movies or games you remember, like, be it heroes, villains, any type of character you remember from media really well? I just want to hear about some of you guys like for these kind of things. I'm not entirely sure about the topic and entirely when it comes to me. Like, I have a lot of them I like. I guess Luigi is a big one when it comes to like some of Nintendo's characters, because Luigi has got like good personality. He feels fleshed out. He's much more interesting than Mario is. Waluigi is also really good because how weird he is. Hell, really most of the Mario characters in general are like way better than Mario. Mario? Interesting. I mean, I never really cared about Mario too much because he seems like a really bland character. He's not bad, but he's got a really basic personality where all he does is save the princess every game, and it gets a little bit after like so many games. It's like they really couldn't give Mario that much more fleshed out of a personality. He's too much of that nice guy who always just goes out to save the princess and is like literally flawless. It makes him feel way too perfect as a character. It might just be me though. I don't know how many people share in that sentiment. Right, now that I've done that, I can finally get the fuck on my gameplay. The problem is I need to recover health now so I can actually get to Sigma. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I do not need to be stuck like this for very long. Thank God I can actually fucking... Oh, actually, you know, I said I was gonna practice doing the saber. Let's try it now before I forget. Yeah, save that. Okay, shoot those 2 shots. Then that's how you do that. Okay, make sure I do that one more time to make sure I've got it down right. Just Mario, though? You don't have any others you can list? Actually, Mario's got like a good cast of characters, though, and I mentioned this. I don't know if I've talked about it too much. Like, I mentioned Wario, Waluigi, Luigi. Even Bowser is written really well. Bowser's, like, got a lot of depth and a lot of layers to his personality. Like, he's actually a very friendly guy, and outside of like him fighting Mario, you can see like a lot about Bowser's personality, especially when he's like kidnapping Peach and opening up about his feelings. Very caring, very nice to his minions. He also likes, there's really like caring about his minions, and he's a really good dad's one. I'm trying to remember, like, Bowser, like, you can tell he's good. Like, his parenting is one of his best features, but he also shows, like, a really, really good, like, a good bit of his leadership being really strong, because he's figure all his minions can lean on. Kind of hard to, like, figure out exactly what I was going to say. He's just really well developed. He's a good character. In fact, the way some of the games are written, it kind of makes me think, like, Bowser may not actually be completely too bad when it comes to like his other stuff outside of his shenanigans he's causing every Mario game, because he sounds like he puts a lot of care into like stuff like taking care of his kids, always really, really good with them, and ends up being very lighthearted. I mean, they even make fun of that in Color Splash with him talking about like going go-karting with Mario. Leon is good. I like this character a bit. I didn't really find him to be great, but I mean, yeah, he was developed well and easy to not like him, so yeah, I'd say it worked well, making him just be this annoying champion that everybody continually praises. Well done, X. Far stronger than my previous forms. Yeah, I was trying to read that again. I don't need to read it. I was just not even thinking when I did that. Whatever. Okay, let's get my fucking stuff back out the way I need to. Lovely. Gonna shut up again? Like I said, I don't want to be silent, but I mean, very easy to get fucking hit by not paying attention here. Oh my god. You are not fucking wasting away my health again. Wait, do I have enough to fucking do the thing? Okay, I fucking wasted it. Shit, I did not realize where I was sitting in charge. I'm gonna shut the hell up until I win this, hopefully. Are you shitting me right when I go to swipe again? Why? I tried the fucking pause and it didn't give me any time. Oh, that hurt there. I've wasted all my weapon energy too that I could use to fucking get ice back or get the shield with. Oh, I hate Sigma so much in this game. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, give me a second. I'm both frustrated and like a little bit lost in thought. Here's another topic I thought of though that I wanted to bring up, and I don't see enough people discussing this. Like, this is one thing I like discussing though, like, who's like your guys' favorite villains? Like, I enjoy like talking about this because like it's great to hear like opinions on like what people think of like certain villains or like what their favorites are. And one thing I'll say about villains is even though I don't really feel like I sympathize with many of them, like that villain's usually written really well when it comes to like them being actually relatable, not like completely somebody that you can't understand and can't relate to because they're just fucking obsessed with world domination for no reason. His house thing by landscaping. Interesting. Guessing you're doing that in Minecraft. Sounds like fun. Bowser's the best one. Yeah, Bowser's good. He's definitely one of my favorite villains in terms of writing. Bowser's got a lot of personality. I think Bowser and Ganondorf are kind of tied for me in terms of like personality. Megamind. Oh yeah, that one's good. That's a really fun one. Even though he was kind of the protagonist of the story almost, he was still good for a character. Seriously, any villain that's written to be relatable usually ends up being like somewhat good. Sympathetic villains are absolutely like 10 times better than just shitty villains that are just thrown out there just because. Like, it feels so much better to have like that connection and actually understand the motivation behind the villain. My god, we're gonna be sitting on the stupid boss fight for so long! I hate it! I'm gonna be on this for another hour if this keeps up, and I hope I'm not gonna be stuck that long. Ugh. I'm thinking here, I had something I was gonna mention for villains that I found really... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, one villain that I enjoy, it might be, like, more like the specific incarnation, but like one villain I remember really well when it comes to villains. Joker is written really well. Joker's like not only psychotic, but like Joker's like speeches and like this personality, like all of his like his writing as a character is really good. Joker's literally like a fucking crazy person, and also like he makes like a really good like argument in like one of the Batman series. I forget if it's like one of the TV shows or what, but there's like a point where like Batman's just talking with them and like about like the Joker being wiped out and not dealing with them anymore, and then the Joker goes on this little spiel about, oh, you can never kill off the Joker because the Joker isn't actually a person. When they like boil this all down, Joker is a concept. Even if you kill the Joker off, no matter what, there will always be somebody new to take up like the Joker persona, somebody else who's got that same mindset and come over and take up the mantle of Joker. That's like a really, really deep and really, really interesting like bit of writing for a character. I think the Joker movie was actually like pretty decent too. Like it had like good reasons for like his motivation. I don't know, I never really cared about the character for the longest time and like found him that amazing, but like they managed to really make Joker like stand out as a Batman villain. I mean, it makes sense that he does. He's been around since like the whole beginning of the series. He's literally the most iconic Batman villain there is. Batman has a lot of good villains actually, even though some of them are weird and dumber than others, like Mr. Freeze. Although I don't think he was around for like that much of it. I remember Mr. Freeze being a good villain, like being really angry, and like his like reasoning for like what he was doing was like really relatable. I think he wanted like revenge from what Batman did or something. It's interesting to think like how many of these people in the Batman series are actually like ordinary people, and then Batman does something that like changes or harms their life like irreversibly, and then as a result they end up going crazy and turning evil and like causing problems. Like makes you really stop to think about the series and think like, who's the real good guy here? Batman's and like own decision making is really poor and has literally led to like new villains being created for him because he ends up making these really dumb mistakes while he's out trying to solve crime. Oh man, I haven't watched Batman in a long time either. I should watch it one of the series again. What are your guys' favorite superhero shows or superhero movies you watch? I'm curious to hear. I think I'm very, very partial to, like, Spider-Man when it comes to, like, the movies. Not so much the TV series. They're okay, I guess. I've seen some of them. I don't really care for the animated shows with Spider-Man too much, but Spider-Man is usually a pretty good series. Trying to think what else is there that I can remember. There's a lot of good hero movies out there, like stuff like that. I'd say Fantastic Four is another good one that I like a lot. Both those movies. I never watched like the reboot movie. I don't even know if it's any good actually. Also, I feel like Marvel's like trying to buy up like every fucking superhero movie they can get their hands on. Like they continually keep producing more of them, and I'm pretty sure they bought like another bunch of them off of they bought a bunch of them off of like another company. I forgot what the name of it was. There's like two companies. DC, I think that's it. Yeah, DC and Marvel have like that rivalry, and I think they bought like a lot of series off of DC. Batman is good. Yeah, Batman's a pretty good superhero series. It's enjoyable. A lot of the Batman cartoons are like genuinely some of my favorite shows to watch. They were just really good. There was a lot of good writing in those, and the episodes and characters were really likable. Can't say that about a lot of superhero movies. Also like Justice League, even though that's been over for a long time, unfortunately. Still a good series, though. Oh shit, oh shit! I need healing. I didn't actually intend to go fucking straight into that beam there. Oh, come on! Do I have to really be facing that close to the fucking head? I guess so. Okay, good. I got one hit. I'm gonna, like I said, I need to keep my concentration while I'm doing this, so I can't talk a lot, unfortunately. Of course, he got away. Fuck. Oh, I hate that stupid missile shit so much. I should have just healed. I didn't think it was a good idea, though. I was thinking I would probably need my health. Oh my god, this is just fucking aggravating to fight. It really is. I have no one to blame but myself, but I also thought I could get away with, like, a little more damage before I fucking ended up dying. Just advertise your shop at every base on the location hub. Cool. Hope you end up getting, like, a lot of business in Minecraft. I don't play it very often. None of you guys are doing, like, roleplay or whatever, just doing, like, ordinary gameplay with, like, stuff like this. I'm not really a huge fan of role-play in games. It's okay, it's fun every now and then, but it usually just feels like it gets weird sometimes and not the most interesting. Sometimes it can be really good if people are really good about, like, playing their roles, though. I remember role-playing games used to be, like, really big, and it's not like it's completely died down either, but, like, I remember, like, in Gmod, there were a lot of servers where there were, like, RP maps, and it's just dark RP and 24/7, shit like that. See a lot of people doing that. I don't really care for that stuff, though. Survival. Makes sense. Probably a good way to get supplies. Landscaping shop. That sounds pretty cool. I've never done anything, like, super creative with Minecraft, I don't feel like. If I don't get this on the next try, I'm gonna be really fucking angry. I'm not stopping this without beating Sigma, though. I'm not gonna give up on this. I thought this would be a fucking fast and easy stream. God, was that a mistake to assume I'd be able to beat Sigma in a short amount of time. Just kill me now and get it over with, please. I don't want to fucking sit around and wait any longer. Okay, good. Ugh. thinking right now. I was gonna talk about from like I mentioned from like Reddit, but I'm not actually sure if I remember. I mean, there's been a lot of new stuff popping up, stuff that's kind of fascinating. I actually watched some interesting videos earlier. Like I watch a wide variety of YouTube channels, and I've told you guys about that already. I had one that I watched for a little while. Like it's called like r/, some guy who has like a channel and he reads off like stories from Reddit. That's a channel I'd recommend checking out, by the way. There's some fucking crazy stuff there. I was watching that yesterday. That was fun. Watched like a bunch of different ones from like, let's see, what's one? One of them was like just dumbest questions you've ever seen somebody ask, and there were some stupid ones like, hey, there's like every country have its own moon. It's like, fuck, that's not how moons work, and that's not how countries work either. Like, really stupid stuff. You've watched him? Yeah, he's got good ones. I don't know which ones are my favorites out of his content, but he has like good stuff, really good stuff. The entitled parents ones, those are pretty funny too, seeing like how stupid some of these people can get. Fucking Karens. Actually, oh wait, now I remember, I think one of my favorites is fucking malicious compliance is so good to hear. People fucking technically doing what the customers ask and then watching it fucking backfire in their face. Gotta love these kind of stories. They're weird, but like at the same time it's like, gee, maybe you don't treat the fucking store employees like shit. They won't have a reason to fucking screw you over later, like not helping you get the right item or like doing something where it'll like screw up and self-destruct on you. It's like, it makes me wonder watching some of these videos how dumb some of the people in them actually are. Like they pull the stupidest shit. Some good stories though. One I saw that was like really lame to watch yesterday was like about like breakups, like how people found out they were being cheated on. That was a hard video to watch. Like there were a lot of like rough stories and that, like some where they hear their significant others like going out on like some trip and find that they started cheating with like somebody else who was also on vacation at the same time. Or let's see, what else was I thinking of? One that I couldn't remember very well. I mean, obviously there's some where it's like fucking, and they just come back home after a busy day and they find them screwing somebody else. It's like, I don't know, it feels really lame to hear about those stories. Let me see. The best in the chat? That's pretty neat. Actually, I'm not sure exactly what your message is entirely saying, though, I'm being honest. I mean, can't really tell exactly what that's supposed to read as, but it doesn't sound like it's bad advertising. I'm trying to think here. Like, I want to talk about, like, wide variety of stuff. Oh, yeah, since we talk about YouTube, how many of you guys watch, like, Game Explain and, like, watch their analysis videos? They're a good source of, like, checking for, like, updates on, like, games that get revealed. They always do their analysis, and they talk about, like, stuff. They're a good source of information. What do you guys go to for, like, gaming news? Or just news in general, even? I'm definitely somebody who watches, like, a lot of Game Explain because they have, like, a bunch of different videos they upload, and I like seeing, like, all their analysis stuff. There's, like, so much stuff you can see hidden in trailers that hidden in trailers that you wouldn't find otherwise, and I feel like that happens a lot when I watch Game Explain's videos. Watching them do, like, a fucking... seem to do a video with, like, a analysis, and they show you, like, a whole bunch of stuff and can expand, like, a 2-minute trailer into something that's, like, 20 or 30 minutes from, like, all these details that are left in the trailer for them to find. There wasn't many little details Nintendo and, like, other companies will do for, like, their stuff, like their little trailers, and that makes it better for analysis. I feel like, in general, like, with Game Explain, Nintendo probably leaves, like, a lot of intentionally, like, obscure things out there, see how like much of it gets uncovered. I love that when companies do that shit. Fucking want to analyze this here, have a ball with it, and like entirely just analyze every frame and like watch it very carefully. It must take a lot of time to pull off, and I can only imagine sitting there like an hour or two looking at details, writing down a script for like things to point out in like an analysis like this. They are definitely a really hard-working group of people on that YouTube channel. Fucking really enjoy their videos too. Can we not, please? I guess I'm gonna need to heal in a second. Great. Oh shit, that was close. Fuck, I didn't actually think he'd be able to hit me for that much damage that fast. Fuck. You gonna shut up again? Am I seriously not reaching the fucking head at all? Come on, give me a fucking break. I'm trying my best. Oh, come on! Just one shot that I can hit him with would be good. This boss fight can go fuck itself, honestly. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry if the commentary is not the best today. I'm trying. Oh, fuck, fuck. No, this is going terribly. What the hell is with my aim? I seriously not hit one shot? I hate this so much. I'm trying. Every fucking time I aim at him, I miss. I don't have anything more to do besides sit here and fucking waste my last heal. Unbelievable! It cut me off and I'm fucking slicing. I thought I only had 2 uses on it. Shit. This is unforgiving. Like, every fucking mess up just fucks you up harder and harder. Walker 87 is good. I've never actually heard of Walker 87. Sounds good. I'll have to check it out. Whew, fuck. I'm fucking starting to feel really pissed off at how this is going. I just want to be able to fucking win this, and I'm getting my ass handed to me so bad. This is how you know this final boss is bullshit, that out of all these fucking attempts I've had against it, I can't get, like, one attempt where I actually do decent, and every time I try, I end up only getting, like, 1 or 2 shots on him at best. Please just skip through the dialogue. The worst part of this is every time this happens, I have to fucking redo the fucking grind for more health. That sucks to deal with, too, and I have to deal with that. I've got an idea, maybe. I don't know if it'll help much, but let's see. Of course, it fucking backfired and didn't help any. I was gonna fucking see if I could swipe him with my saber while he was in the air. Not very easy to fucking pull off, though. You guys ever have that experience where you're, like, searching YouTube and you, like, look up certain videos and you stumble onto a channel you've never even heard of and it's, like, 1 million subs? It always feels weird. Maybe not even a million, like, maybe even sometimes more than that, but you sure, like, find these, like, really big YouTubers that seem to have, like, millions and nobody you know of ever talks about them, and it doesn't seem like they're very popular if they have all these subs. That's a weird experience I feel like I bump into a lot. I mean, I guess the total amount of people on YouTube, it's not surprising that's bound to happen. It always feels bizarre, though. It's like, what? I've been on YouTube for so long and I've never heard of this person, and also they have like a million subs. Just feels awkward. Okay, that does work. I can fucking hit him with my saber if I'm careful about timing. At least in the first phase, but I don't think it's really too worthwhile. It's got to be charged like a bit to actually make it work. I'm better off using my spinning blades to actually attack him. Ugh, fucking goddamn it. I'm trying to think who have I found like that that's like got a lot of subs like that. I don't remember. Somebody I found somebody doing Splatoon videos like that for once. Like, I remember that really, really well. Oh yeah, RC Game or whatever his name is, that guy, I found out about him through just like randomly seeing his video through like the recommended, and he had like a bunch of subs. That's one. I hear about a lot of them nowadays, it feels like, but it's weird still like seeing these discoveries of a channel for a first time and you've never known anything about this channel for like so long, seeing how many people subbed to it. I hope one day I can actually get like some of my subs on YouTube and get like really far. I think they have a plaque for like at least 100,000 and 10,000, or 100,000 and 1 million. I mean, yeah, they have plaques for those. I don't know if they have one for like getting up to 10K. If they do, I'd like to be able to reach that at some point. That must be a really nice reward. Be able to make it that far on YouTube. Even 10,000 is like a pretty big milestone to make, honestly. Since we're talking subs and like YouTube stuff, I never really liked how YouTube's like culture for getting more subscribers basically revolves around like sub begging and like pretty much asking every time at the end of the video for people to subscribe to you. It's not something I enjoy doing, and I feel like I probably haven't got as many subs over that, but I tried to have a little more dignity than to go around asking people to sub me every time I end a stream. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's something that I should be proud of doing, if you ask me. Maybe that's just me, though. Fucking God. Makes me think how many stupid things you hear on YouTube, too, when you're hearing, like, people say shit to get people to subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to smash that like button, and stuff like that. It's like, what? People say the weirdest shit to get subs. Something else I remember, I couldn't remember very much. It was, like, really stupid, and all I remember is it had the word yeet in it or something. It was, like, relating to YouTube, trying to get subs. People find some weird slogans to get new subscribers. Okay, just a second before we go back up. I'm surprised this has taken as long as it has. We're 3.5 hours. Like, I'm very frustrated right now. I am starting to wonder if maybe I should do this over another day or something. I don't know. I don't want to, but I want to be done with this. If I do it, though, I'd have to finish it tomorrow, so... Ugh. I don't know. Pain in the ass. You guys ever have an experience of the game where you're sitting down and struggling with it and you literally just can't beat it? You're like at the last, even if you're the last bit of the game and you're trying to win, but everything keeps going wrong. I feel like that's happening in this game right now, and I feel like I have that happen more times than I'd like, and it is some of the most frustrating shit to deal with. I don't think service the third time. Not sure what you're referring to unless a message like got lost between the chat messages, because I see that, but I don't see like what the preceding message was. Yeah, it's not a good feeling. I'm having that right now with this final boss fight because I can't fucking get the goddamn angling for my Z-Saber to connect to Sigma like I want. I think I have filled up my sub-tanks all the way. Give me a second or two. Yeah, it's in Minecraft. That's what I figured. Hold on a second. Oh my god. Nobody's got any real tips. It seems like you're just supposed to hit him with your fucking saber. That's some real bullshit. I hate that they pulled the shit where they made it fucking ludicrously hard. And on top of that, if it wasn't fucking painful enough, you've got to fucking hit the head every time you strike at him. That's some real bullshit for a final boss fight. Okay, here's something I asked yesterday, and I'm curious to just hear more opinions on this. You guys ever play a game and hate it, and then you end up, like, playing the game and trying to beat the game out of spite? I feel like I've done that a few times, or I've had, like, really bad experiences with games, but I also, like, want to get back at the game for fucking making me struggle and feel bad, so I end up, like, forcing myself to keep playing it and doing, like, it over and over until I eventually learn how to, like, do better, and just so I can fucking beat the game, like, beat the game purely just to fucking get a bit of a last laugh at it for making you sit there and suffer through it. Kind of feel like I'm going through that right now, to be completely honest. Not to a huge extent, but still. Seriously, we're gonna fucking get too much damage before the fucking next phase even has a chance to start. There we go. Blade, or what are these called? The spinning blades. Okay, let's see if we can get another buster shot. Get that. Hit him. Fuck! I need to fucking kill him soon. I don't have any fucking really good options either. Oh, that's just great. Okay, that's fine. Go for a BRB. I'm gonna be busy for a while, I can tell, trying to finish this fight. Oh my god, this attempt is going so shitty compared to every other attempt. I've ran out of my weapon energy so quickly. I want to scream right now at how fucking frustrated I am. I'm sorry if my commentary's gone, like, downhill a little bit from this. I've been trying to do my best here. This is just fucking very, very bad in terms of how I feel right now. My fucking anguish at fucking trying to win this boss fight. Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and use that, even though I feel like I should have not, but I mean, I don't have any other options right now. Maybe I should just mute my mic while I'm doing this part. Maybe that'll help me a little bit. I don't know. Fuck. I'm so fucking speechless right now. Like, how the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to make a fucking rule here for this once. I'm gonna say, like, if I can't get this in the next attempt or two, not like right while I'm doing it right now, but like if I can't get this in the next attempt of my 3 lives I've got, I'm gonna fucking just stop here and do this tomorrow. I hate that I feel a potential urge to need to do this over, but holy shit, this is driving me fucking insane. It's been 3.5 hours. I am getting literally nowhere, even though I'm trying my best, and I have not been able to fucking beat this boss fight. I've just been forced to keep struggling through this no matter how many times I try. absolutely cannot keep doing this to myself. I'll have to do it the fresh state of mind tomorrow, and we'll do more if I do that. It seems like that's the only way I'm gonna finish, though. Why is my charging on my thing not working the way it's supposed to? Not going all the way up to green. Now it is. Whatever, I'm fine fucking dying right now. I just can't handle this very well. One more death and we'll go back and get some more of our sub-tank energy. And from there, I'm just gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna have to finish this on another stream if it doesn't work out in the next attempt. Ugh. Old games are really fucking brutal sometimes, especially when it comes to shit like this. This is, like, unforgiving as fuck, actually, and I fucking hate that. I really wanted to beat this and get it over with today. Oh. Hear noise outside. I think it's kids playing around. I live in a really noisy area. I feel like there's, like, always something going on. Whether it be kids messing around doing whatever, there's, like, cars driving by, stuff like that. Also, like, construction work, sometimes I hear that too. Whatever, I'm not even upset that I died there. Right, let's go back and get some more health. If I don't get it this time, we're gonna stop, like I said. I'm gonna have to practice this a little bit, I guess, and do this so that I can, like, get warmed up and ready for it. I'm gonna have to leave my Switch in sleep mode. Thank God they let you suspend a game and, like, put it in sleep, because I would probably lose my mind attempting this on, like, any other system. The worst part is I feel like I thought I'd been done with this for, like, the most part on Mega Man games. Then I come to this and fucking get stuck here because of how hard the fight is. There's nothing pleasant about this, though. Also, nothing kills a game's pacing for me more than fucking getting stuck on a boss fight, if it is the final boss fight. It's just like, is it really necessary to make it so hard that it's easy to get stuck? I don't know. I'll probably never like games like Dark Souls too much. I've never really been a big fan of hard games. But that's just me. I mean, they're not bad, they're good games. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Actually, I'm surprised the Souls-like thing's, like, so big as it is. Like, people playing those kind of games, like, hear about those, like, all the time, it feels like. I wonder what From Software's working on. They did, like, Sekiro, like, a year or two ago, I think, and they did all that stuff, like Bloodborne and Dark Souls and whatnot. I'm imagining they're probably working on something big outside of the Demon Souls remake. That looks like it'll be good, though. I'm sure that'll be fun to play. I think it's like a PS5 exclusive. Come to think of it, I don't know if anybody's here listening, but, like, what are some good, like, remakes you guys know of? Good stuff that you guys personally really like the remake of? I don't see, like, a huge amount of them, unfortunately, I feel like. So, yeah. There's still some good ones, though. Zelda remakes are pretty fun, actually. I like those a bit. Those are good. Pokemon remakes have been... I guess they've been varying in their quality, to be honest. I don't know if I'd say I liked them all or not. There have been some good ones. Fire Red, Leaf Green is good. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is also good. I didn't play the Gen 3 remakes very much, and I don't know if they're ever going to remake Gen 4. I know they did Let's Go. I like that a lot as a remake, too. That's a really, really fun remake. At least in my opinion. Almost got my health back to full. My sub-tank, I should say. Not enough, or is it still gonna need a little more? This is not very conductive to, like, good gameplay. I can see why this practice has, like, probably been mostly abandoned by newer games. Fucking go farm all this goddamn health. Also, I don't know if you guys agree with me. Like, I feel like I know that's not a big deal in some games, but I feel like going through and having to collect, like, a bunch of power-ups and not having, like, any list in games can be frustrating sometimes. Having to, like, find, like, everything and not knowing if you've got, like, all of what you're looking for, or, like, have any type of, like, way to keep up with the stuff you've got. There's so much collecting in this game, like, there's so many things you can get, and I obviously am not getting all of it. Otherwise, I'd be spending a long-ass time playing this, but still. Okay, I'm gonna use these again. Try to be careful, hopefully, this time. If not, oh boy. We're in for a fucking long, long ride, if not. Shit, I can't speak during this fight because I can't feel comfortably able to talk over, like, that's why I'm potentially going to die again. I just don't want to fucking lose another boss fight like this. Especially not fucking messing up enough to not have like, my weapon energy run out while I'm in the middle of the fight again. And did he seriously fucking just kill me like that? Oh my god. Okay, I guess I gotta fucking farm weapon energy since I thought I was still perfectly healthy for life, for my life there. Let me see something. Maybe I can find out a bit of something that'll help me. I don't see anything for this shit. That makes me feel frustrated. Very frustrated. I'll do Race Flasher a little bit because I want to get some energy and see if this will maybe help me. It's not helping. It's giving me health and I don't need it. What about Gravity Well? Or whatever it's called. Gravity something. Would that be like right on top of them? What the fuck? It's not working. Okay, fine, I'll go back and fight without the fucking spinning blade then. Jeez, game, you wanna be a fucking dick right now and make things even harder than before. Ugh. You know, I don't know for sure this is what it's supposed to be, but like I hate when games are like intentionally spiteful and make things as hard as possible. You guys ever played any games like that? Like the developer seems to have it out for the player and makes things ridiculously hard for not much good reason. It's weird how I've beaten this like at least once or twice on like separated occasions, and yet when I try to do it here, I can't do it for the life of me. I'm not able to beat him like this. This is just too slow and too unreliable. Ugh, what a fucking mess. I didn't mean that stop after I got killed like this in game, even though I probably could have taken this initiative. I was gonna say like I was gonna stop if I lost again, but I'm gonna try to do it while I've got my weapon energy so I can actually get a fair fight going here, because this does not feel like I'm getting a fair fight. I'm thinking here on something I want to talk about, but I'm not sure what I want to talk about completely. I exhausted a lot of topics right now, so... I guess I've got one thing I can bring up. You got, what subscription services do you guys use, if any, like, for, like, movies or whatever? I don't have any. I've thought about getting some. I might consider it, like, in the near future. I don't know. I've been... Wait, can I actually shoot over the helmet by a little bit? I think I can. It might help me a little bit if I can get that to work. Not very easy to pull off, though. Better than what I was doing before, though. By quite a bit. At least I can hit him that way. I know Disney Plus is good. Oh yeah, also best live-action movie you guys have watched. I'm curious to hear that, if anybody wants to elaborate. Actually, not anybody's listening to this right now, but if they are, feel free to actually elaborate on that. Talk about your favorites. There's some good ones out there. I don't watch them super often, but they're usually somewhat enjoyable. Ugh. I'm a little bit stumped right now. I'm not gonna pretend to be, like, confident that I have a lot to talk about, and, like, I don't feel great about how this run is going. There is one thing I can talk about for a little bit, like... I'm talking about, like, a little thing, and it was, like, a thing I saw recently that I decided to check out, because it's gonna be, like, part of my thing where I did, like, watching YouTube videos with you guys, and sat down and enjoyed some videos together. I was gonna be talking about, like, a thing that I saw randomly get recommended called, like, F3. I wanted to check that out. It's similar to E3, and it's basically for fan games, hence the F3, I think. It looks good, honestly. You guys ever watch anything like that? Like, see fans, like, make their own games and do, like, a presentation? I don't think there's, like, many things like that. The F3 thing was really goddamn cool. Reminds me how, like, indie presentations do their stuff. Also, like, how a lot of, like, different game companies have, like, followed in suit of how Nintendo Directs work in order to make, like, their presentations. I feel like the Nintendo Direct formula is really goddamn good and didn't need much improving upon, and I love that like, companies have started utilizing that as, like, a mold because it's so well done. I swear to God. If I had the fucking charge and I didn't even realize? Fuck. I need that sub-tank now. Not gonna be able to talk right now, am I? Sorry, guys. I really do want to keep the conversation going and not make it get too boring. I'm just not good at concentrating on games and talking at the same time. So that fucking timing, Jesus. They make it way too cutthroat to fucking dodge the damage easily. That didn't work? Oh god, we're going through this again where I don't get anywhere. I'm trying my best and I still can't hit him. Ah, fuck! I panicked! Fucking tight is this goddamn angling? And of course I fucking die again. Let me check something. I'm gonna look at one thing really fast, and we might do one more attempt here. I don't know, honestly. If I do, it's only gonna be the one attempt, though. Ugh. No, well, I don't think there's any fucking better strat for this. This fight is just fucking ass. How did I get through this the first time? I don't understand. I'm watching a video and it doesn't really look like it's helping any. This is fucking miserable. I'm just stuck. I guess I'm gonna stop after this one. I'm gonna fucking do this on another day. I wanted to fucking beat this, and I really, really did want to have this over with now, but I'm not very good at timing this, as you guys can tell. I've been fucking getting my ass kicked over and over and over again. I'm just fucking not able to fucking focus anymore. I'm like feeling like a mess trying to beat this. I hate it that I've had this much struggle against this fucking boss fight. It does not feel good, to say the least. Yeah, whatever. Just get me in the fucking fight. I'm not saying anything right now, I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm fucking too frustrated and angry to fucking think straight at the moment. Of course, fucking damaging me fucking immediately just interrupts my fucking shot, no matter how fucking careful I'm trying to be. This whole fight is poorly fucking made, honestly. Ugh. I hate that I have to redo this part. I hate when these things happen where my streams go significantly worse than I intended and I have to fucking redo everything. It feels like I'm fucking suffering for no reason, and I feel like I also put my viewers through that same suffering unintentionally, and it does not feel fucking pleasant at all. Got an idea, maybe. I don't know if it'll work. I didn't mean to release yet. Great. Seriously? I mean, that was better even without the fucking thing. Like, yeah, that's better without me even having sub-tanks, but still. I'm gonna call it here. I'll try again tomorrow. I hate that I have to do this. I need to fucking stop for my own sake. I'm sorry if the stream has been a little too frustrating for like normal. It's just not like I haven't expecting to have so much trouble with this. I forgot how hard it is. I'll do this again tomorrow and try to finish it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream at least. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.